Let's fucking go.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
Chat.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, we
actually,
gotta
is Carmen
roll.
Still up? Oh yeah, get your rolls in. I need to see who wins D&D tonight.
It's not me.
Apparently, I think Harmony's the only one left to go.
Oh,
Better than me.
that's pretty good
By a
though.
lot.
Triple twos is pretty cool. Thank you for the dread. Thank you.
I
Appreciate
didn't get 69, but I got 63.
Let me just add that to my twists.
What's better than 24?
25.
My God.
How's everybody doing tonight?
It's
I'm
Wednesday,
going.
my dudes.
It
Thank God.
It is.
In fact,
I mean,
It is.
This week has felt like a month. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I agree with you.
Work has been absolutely insane.
let's
No,
see
I
what's
agree with you.
going
And yeah, I feel like I'm dying, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can't see my other screen, can you? Is it playing nice today?
I think so.
Okay, nice.
I only see YouTube on your screen.
I was like, I'm pulling up the list of twists, and I'm pulling up all the other things, and I'm like, oh shoot, I better make sure.
Tina can't show the spoilers.
I can't show the spoilies. That would just be
Again.
crazy. Again.
Again. At least it wasn't too bad. It was just a monster.
Yeah,
it was
I
just
mean, it was
just
imminent.
subtle foreshadowing.
It was imminent anyway. It's okay.
It was
Yeah,
gonna
but I mean,
happen.
I'm still gonna give you shit about it because I love you.
But also, you guys have seen like the subtle foreshadowing memes where it just flashes to them screaming, right?
Oh.
Yes. Yeah,
That's all
I
that was.
love
That was
that.
just subtle foreshadowing.
I love that meme so goddamn much.
I need to make the time meme that people were making for a while. You know, the one where like wake up 4 a.m. like
Yeah.
put face in ice. I need to do one for like
My daily
like setting up
routine.
roll 20. Like, get up, face in ice, get to roll 20, make 3 pages I'll never use.
Yes.
Put face in ice again. Open up a monster stat block on stream so that I spoil what monster you guys are fighting. Oh, goodness.
Good times.
Who wants to do the overview of last episode?
I can do a really shitty one in 5 seconds or
Let's
less.
go. I love
There
that.
we go.
Everything sucks. This house is full of fucking weasels and we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
There are a
Thanks,
few
I
left
hate it
weasels.
here.
And now to Rhea for the actual recap.
Oh, we can't hear you, dear.
Oh,
Oh, okay. We
can
heard
hear you
that.
now.
you cannot hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
We can.
hear
We
you
just
now.
couldn't hear you before.
Okay. So,
Let me
we
shut
went
my
in a
door.
bathroom.
Together.
Together.
We found some stuff in there.
cool.
There
Gotta
was
bring a
perfume
partner with
bottle
you
that
to
was
the bathroom.
completely empty. There was there were some compacts with mirrors that have no powder in them, so like useful. And then we went a little too close to the bathtub because Rhea was kind of like, "Oh, what's in there?" and asked Lloyd to look, and Lloyd went a little too close. So this was at Rhea's instigation. She recognizes this is partially her fault.
And yet,
And it flooded with blood.
Blood.
My favorite.
But hey, we got to meet Acheron, Lloyd's warhorse, his spectral
came here.
ghost horse.
There was a horse in the
They got us out.
bathroom.
Guys, why was the horse in
But
the
there were
bathroom?
also 3 boogles.
So many boogles.
Not the boogles.
Well, technically
Too
there were
many
2
boogles.
vessels each.
Yeah. We'll call that a boogles.
more than
Lot
one.
of
That's
boogles.
Actually, I think there were like 4 of those.
there were a bunch.
Yeah,
Either way.
they were boogles. They were boogles for sure.
There were weasels.
And
Yeah.
and they tried to insult people. In
They were
some
Wessels.
cases they
They were rude.
succeeded, in other cases they did not succeed.
Mhm.
And then we went to and then after getting out of that room, because it was flooding with blood, we did not like this.
Ooh, thunder.
We went over to the master bedroom, and it looked like there was someone in the bed. There were some things in the bed, the things being the Wessel that Nell saw earlier, who was apparently called Filthy Jasper, who was apparently an actual familiar as opposed to the various Wessels we've been beating up and Kyvan's been eating.
Mhm. Kyvan.
There was a Boogle and there was Jasper, and we questioned Jasper very heavily, just like we questioned that one weasel that Nell caught until
Questioned.
he got exploded.
Questioned.
He's dead now.
He got
Very.
exploded for answering too many questions.
Exploded for weasel
Because we have a
crimes.
dire wolf, and they are very scared
deserved
of Kevin.
it.
Kevin's
Yeah.
the goodest boy.
Kevin is doing
Kevin
his job.
is great.
He's
Kevin's
doing
amazing. We
his
all love Kevin.
job.
I'm gonna be so sad when Kevin despawns.
But yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, at one point, Lloyd decided to go interrogator on Jasper. We pinned him to the bed after we got rid of the other Boogle. And stabbed him, and he disappeared. But unlike the other weasels, he didn't leave behind any flesh or blood.
Yeah.
So he's an actual familiar as far as we can tell. Which means we might be seeing him again later.
Also, he was fucking
Unfortunately.
big.
when that time comes,
He was
it's
also
gonna
had like
be
a human head.
Yeah,
I'll use
he
a bigger blade next time.
He could
Oh.
He was
speak
gross.
pretty good English, and he spoke very good Common, and it was very unsettling.
He was
Also, he mentioned
horrifying.
something about the hag working for the Green Queen, and
Whoever that
apparently,
is.
the tree has
Well,
They said the
absolutely
queen,
nothing.
and
not
then someone else
working
said
for
the
the
Green
Green
Queen.
Queen. She's not working for the Green Queen. Remember, he said that she wants to
He's trying
have
to
a
do
ritual
Yeah.
to bring
Ah.
back the Green Queen.
Yeah.
Also,
She wants
apparently,
to work for the Green Queen. This is just
Yeah,
one hell of an interview
wants.
process.
also apparently, the really old, ugly ass tree has nothing to do with the queen. Like
Nothing to
at
do.
all, apparently.
Yeah,
No,
It's
it's
just
just kind of there.
there. It's
just
a
there and
cult
kinda
of
fucked up.
shit.
No
Yeah.
connection, just there.
Oh, says the weasel.
So says the weasel.
So,
So
says
yeah, I don't know if I
the-
trust a
No
weasel.
Wessel.
He looks like a bitch ass
And,
hoe.
you know, he's dead now, so we can't insight vibe check him anymore.
Not till he comes back.
True.
Till he
till he comes
respawns.
back. But now that we have spent time looking at the bed, we can
Mhm.
now look at the rest of the room.
Now we can actually look at the journal that's over on the desk.
Yeah, which
That
I
Lloyd
think
really
is
wants to
where
read.
you guys left
Room.
off. If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Alright. So yeah. What are we doing?
I was gonna read.
Okay.
Lloyd's like, I'm gonna sit in the corner and do some
Yeah.
lab.
Lloyd
So
is going to
no big
snoop.
deal.
So
I mean,
it is
they're
a-
dead.
They're not dead.
The ghosts are dead.
Oh, the ghosts. Yeah, no.
Yeah, they
I
don't
thought
care
you
they
meant.
were reading their books. The ghosts are dead.
So I will
And
say.
if you're talking about Kieran, he is technically dead.
that's technically
We're all
true.
technically dead.
Well,
No, I
Well,
was
some
talking
of you are
about
more
the-
alive than others.
I was talking about the journal. They
True.
won't mind if we read their journal because they're dead.
So the
Um,
journal is a very sleek, very nice black leather journal that has a tiny little lock on it. Kind of like you guys remember those little
Like a
diaries
diary.
that you would find at like the
Yeah.
bookstore? Yeah, that's essentially what it is. On the cover of it, embossed in a very shiny, pretty silver, are the initials PD.
What?
D's nuts.
PD.
he's nuts.
Oh my god.
I can't believe you D's nuts your wife, Jeannie.
Damn it!
If it helps,
The-
I also help.
Yeah,
drunk with
it was
the
a
ball.
team.
It was like PD as in police department.
Oh,
Yes,
actually, let
police
me get
department.
let me get the musics up. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, we gotta have the creepy
Okay.
music to go with the creepy house.
Here we go. You guys can hear it, okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, there is a tiny little lock on it.
I'm sure Lloyd can just break that. in
Itty
2
bitty little
seconds.
lock.
Just snaps.
Yeah, I have a set of thieves' tools. It's called a knife.
It's also called your hands. Just
Yeah, I'll pry that thing off.
Okay.
I mean, if you
throw
can't,
me
then I also have
a,
thieves' tools.
Let's
The
see. You're
odds
trying to
you
do it with
break
the knife,
book.
right? You're not just like yanking the book open.
Right.
Okay.
Trying
yeah.
to be like
Uh,
relatively neat
The
about it.
background noise is minimized.
Wait. It's like you can't hear it.
Yeah, you paused it
can't
because
hear
you
it.
clicked out of it.
Ah,
Yeah.
Well, is that better? Did I fix
Yes.
it? Okay, nice. Okay, so I would have you roll a. How am I gonna? Not strength. I think sleight of hand. No, maybe.
Or Dex.
I think Dex maybe.
Yeah, we'll just have you throw dex. Why not?
Oh. Mm.
Ooh.
Nope.
Yeah, that's gonna... Wait, what? You... Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, no. You attempt to, but the lock is very small, but you are afraid of breaking the cover of the book. So you maybe don't put your all into it.
Alright.
I will look over toward the tiny ones and just
Alright.
very quietly
dex-
extend it.
So do I also have to roll dex to open
I would
it?
like for you to please roll me some dex.
Yeah,
Hello,
Our
Manu!
resident
Welcome
rogue
in.
wanders over with her grabby little paws.
Yes, she's like, give.
Oh, that was something else that... Oh, yeah, you definitely open it. You get it open.
I just take the knife from Lloyd and just like finesse it in the lock and it goes click.
Literally just boink, done.
I loosened it for you.
Sure you did, buddy.
Yeah, so
I
it...
make such a horribly unhinged joke, and I'm not gonna. That's for after the stream.
Oh.
Mhm. So it pops open. The pages are just covered in various daily writings. Some of the earlier pages detail their time on the Ghostlight Express. Philip is a very colorful narrator, describing the interior of the Express warmly, almost as if you guys were there, still
We
on
were
the
there.
train. Shush you. And then you reach a page that begins to detail how they arrived in Wickermore. It's very brief, and you can tell that it's kind of rushed, but he details pretty much everything that happened, where you guys came across the tree, came across the goat, how the goat is now staying with him and Adela. As you turn the
Jimothy.
page, you come across a new entry that is dated for today's date.
Oh no.
And it is scrawled in a very elegant script. And it reads as thus. I don't know what exactly is going on in this here village, but the land is strange. It has a very deep and old kind of magic to it. I've noticed that this magic permeates everything, and it's enough to even disrupt my lordly powers. I have not been able to perform any of my magics that would be befitting of a Lord of Death.
What?
None of the things that I can normally do, I'm unable to bring about.
Bro's
I've
the
tried
Grim
to talk to Adela. She thinks that we should leave and get out of here, but I can't rightly leave these folk here if they've been dealing with something like this for a while due to my negligence. I may have been turning a blind eye to this place and not giving it as much attention as I should have, but I mean to change that. We're gonna stay here in Wickermore and we're gonna put things to rights.
Oh no.
We are gonna earn back their trust that we lost by neglecting this place. And we're gonna make everything right.
Is all of that just from the, like, overnight? From when we got here? Because it's been, like, maybe, what, 24 hours?
But
That's
maybe
what
it's a
I
journal
guess.
he's been carrying with him though.
You can
Well,
tell that
that's-
it was literally for today. The page about the
Yeah.
goat,
Okay.
that was from the night before.
Yeah.
As if
Okay.
he,
We have been here
he
for
probably sat
many
down like the night before as they were going to bed to write it.
Okay.
Like,
Just
would you
making
like-
sure because
Yeah.
some of the phrasing, I wasn't sure if there was a
Do
time
you
warp
mind
thing going
sending
on.
me the entry that you read out to us?
I'm gonna be
Just, like,
real with
sending
you,
it to
I
me.
ad-libbed it.
You ad-libbed it?
Teeny's
I
like,
ad-libbed
what script? I don't
Yeah,
think
there's
they
no
do.
Need it
script.
back? We have
Good
a VOD.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
wait,
yes, he
we have a
tries-
bu-
You said
To-
that he's like, deathly duty. Like,
To-
is he like?
To paraphrase, he
Party
said
versus the
he
land
has
of
lost
life.
the fearsome powers of a Lord of Death that he possesses everywhere else in Druskenwald. So the power that he has as Lord of this
Reaper.
land is gone. He cannot access it.
The Grim
A
Reaper.
Lord of Death.
A Lord of Death.
That means there's more than one.
There is more than
Actually,
one. but
or there
this
may
is
have been more in
important
the
for healing.
past.
But they're not here anymore.
And,
Well, that's
was
the
this
past
being
part.
read out loud, or was
Yeah.
someone reading silently?
I don't know, Lloyd, were you reading it out loud?
I probably read silently, but upon hearing that, I would relay that to the group.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think Rhea's gonna control her face very well, but she definitely looks disturbed to hear that.
So they also wanted to leave the house. And then that's probably when he showed up.
It also does say that Adela has tried to convince him to leave, but he insists that they stay so that they can earn back the trust that they lost for neglecting Wickermore for so long.
You think they're still here? Well, I mean, hopefully.
I mean, Kevin picked
Somewhere.
up a scent earlier pointing towards her, so she's somewhere.
They're probably up in the attic.
Makes
Oh,
no
actually-
sense.
I brought the little puck thing. I forgot what the word is called. With me, so I guess I could always have Kevin try and see if
Oh.
she's around here somewhere.
The planchette.
Ah, the
Planchette?
planchette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if Kevin can sniff anything out again. Give us a better direction.
Might be a good idea.
Okay. I'm gonna fish the planchette out and have Kevin give it a good old sniff.
Okay.
Rhea, meanwhile, is
roll,
looking
I
around the
suppose,
room to see if there's
investigation,
anything else interesting.
I think we did perception last time. I don't remember.
So
want
wait, I think
investigation
we
or
did.
perception?
I think we did perception last time, because you weren't fully locked on the smell. But
Okay.
because he knows the scent and he knows what he's looking for, I think investigation this time.
Yeah.
Investigation is. That's not gonna go well. That's a
Rip.
-4.
Rip.
Oh,
Because he's a dog, so.
well, that maybe that's why we
Oh.
did perception. Okay, throw
Wait,
perception.
based
Then.
off of the
Perception is
scent,
good then.
Okay.
The dog doesn't know.
The dog does not
He
investigate.
rolled a 9.
Yeah.
The dog, in fact, does not know.
He does not know shit.
The room smells like Adela.
Fuck.
That's great.
It's a
Good-
fresh
good
smell.
shot, Kevin.
It's not old. So you assume that she must have been in here recently, or rather, Kevin can assume that she was in here recently.
Well, it's a good shot, Kevin.
He tried.
I'm gonna pick Chloe
He's
up really quick
probably
and put him on
circling
Kevin's
around
back.
the room a little bit. And being like, confused popper.
Well,
Love
We
to
still
check
gotta
out this
find the-
balcony over here.
as I say,
Okay.
we still have to find a bear in the pen still too. So
I'm surprised there wasn't a pen on the
Rhea.
desk.
Rhea's like trying to look around the room for the moment since we've stopped being distracted by the stuff on the bed.
I'll say, well, if it's a pin like a lapel pin or something, it might be over here in this vanity.
That too.
I
Hold
thought it was
Okay.
N as in P
Wait,
E
does
N
the-
as in
No, it's
does-
PIN.
Does the desk have any kind of drawers in it?
It does, and they are unlocked. You could look through them, but I can just go ahead and tell you there's nothing good in there.
Is there anything in this thing over by closer to the door,
Well-
like by
Well,
where
let's
Rhea is
first go through the
standing?
order of operations here. Nell wanted to check out the back balcony doors first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go through the order of operations first.
Teeny's like, please stop trying to go places.
Right. Let's
Y'all
rate it in a
better
little bit.
stop.
I promise you will all have your chances to investigate stuff, but let's go one at a time.
She's like, okay, kids, we gotta go one place.
One at a time.
Queenie is that meme of the parent with like multiple leash
I
children.
am.
all
It's
Yes.
literally me.
correct.
I have the leash backpacks on all of you.
She's like, gotta go back, guys.
So for the balcony, it is a double door that leads onto a second floor balcony. You can see outside. It's raining. It's still lightning flashing. The storm is still going very strongly out there. But you can't really see anything past the doors. And they are
Get-
locked.
Shit. Okay, I want to try to get him open.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a dex? Question mark? Wait, I guess how are you doing it?
Gonna try to pop the lock.
Okay, yep.
I
roll me
don't have-
some Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't have any lock picking tools. I don't believe, but
Well, I do if you need.
that's what I should have bought at the general store.
I have thieves tools.
I have an axe.
That we
I
should
can
wait
touch
on
it.
that one. We should wait on that bit. But
Just a
I
little bit.
appreciate
I also
your.
have a horse.
I appreciate
You do have a
enthusiasm.
horse.
The horse is good at opening doors. We've established.
He is
it.
very good at opening doors. We did realize this last session.
Akron is very good at opening doors, yes.
Hey, Ebony, can you get these open?
I can, probably.
Well, would you mind trying?
Fine if I have to. So if I use the thieves tools, I can roll sleight of. Do I roll sleight of hand for that, or?
I believe so, yes.
You also
Okay.
get a.
And
you also get
I
a
think you do get a
proficiency.
bonus for it.
Oh, I
too.
do. Let me read. Your proficiency bonus is double. No, it's an ability check.
Yeah, if it's sleight of hand, it would be an ability check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's part of the rogue subclass.
Yep.
So
Ooh, that
when
thunder
I'm
is
using
really
either
going out there.
deception or thieves tools. Okay. So does that mean my sleight of hand instead of +3 is +6?
Your plus. That's +3. Your proficiency bonus. So your +2 from proficiency bonus at the top of your page.
Wait, do I
Becomes a
add that
+4.
to that as well?
Well, are you proficient in thieves tools?
Yes.
Then yes. And you just
Okay,
talked about
so-
that being doubled, so that would be a +4 instead of +2.
Okay, so +4 so +7.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be able to unlock this, guys.
Hold on a second. Somebody in chat thinks I'm 22 years old.
Adorable.
Wait,
how did I
that's
only
so
roll a
funny.
Fucking 11.
That's fine. You're able to do it.
Oh, okay.
The DC
pops
was
open.
10, so you're good. Yeah,
okay.
it pops open.
Perfect.
He's over here like I'm just the resident locksmith, aren't I?
Yeah. And you're doing a great job. Thank
Everybody has their jobs.
You. Yep. My job is being a menace. And
Disney
I'll
princess.
and I will swing the door open.
I don't know what Rhea's job is yet.
I forget. Do I get to keep the thieves' tools? They're not consumed, right?
Yeah, you get to keep
No,
it.
you keep those.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can open any lock.
It's not Skyrim.
Okay,
Yeah.
this isn't Skyrim where I have
It's not
lock picks.
Skyrim. Yeah, you don't
Okay.
unless you break them on like a critical fail. You keep them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Just critically fails.
You roll me a 1, and those suckers will snap.
No more thieves' tools.
All right, I would
Until
like
you
to
buy new ones.
I would like to swing the balcony door open.
Okay.
Which direction does it swing? In or out? It looks like in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they swing inside.
All right.
So you are immediately hit with the chilled and wet wind that is being blown at the house. Raindrops begin to soak the floor underneath all of you as they get into the room, and you're able to access the balcony.
Is the rain hitting me since I'm the one who's opening the door?
You are getting soaked.
But is it doing anything to me other than, you
No,
know?
you're just wet.
You're
Okay.
just wet. You're
Moist.
just like
Okay.
a wet
Not
dog.
moist. That's not what I said.
I'm going to tentatively step outside.
Nothing happens. You're able to go outside pretty easily. The doors kind of creak a little bit behind you, blown by the wind, but they remain open.
Okay.
Is there a
'Cause,
way out?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because the crooked man was just like, oh, if you go out in the rain, you'll fucking die, so I'm
Right.
gonna look around best I can out here.
Yeah. You see that the balcony has a couple of potted shrubs. You imagine that they were probably very pretty at one time, but whatever magic is affecting the house is affecting these shrubs. They look old and rotted and barren. There are no leaves, no
Overwatered,
flowers.
probably.
Super overwatered. Like you can see like at
Rip.
least 2 inches of standing water inside of these
It's
pots.
a lot of water, guys.
It's pretty
That's
bad.
nasty.
And then you also
what
see a little
is-
broken bench that's been overturned by the window.
Okay. I'm not seeing, like, if I'm looking around the bench, I'm looking in the pots and such, but I'm not seeing any, like, any of the things that we're supposed to be looking for or anything of note in general, right?
Nothing that jumps out at you. I would say looking at these pots, they're super old, they're super waterlogged. Unless you want to dig deep down into them, you're probably not gonna find anything.
I don't. Actually,
Right.
no. You know what I'll do? Instead of digging around, I'll grab the like main branch part of the shrub and try to yank it up to see if anything comes out with it.
Okay.
I was gonna say the badger actually has burrowing as a movement. If you would like him to dig in
Right, he
things.
can dig in those flower pots. Let's go.
You know what? If you are okay with something horrible potentially happening to your badger, sure.
Yeah, I don't care about Chloe. It's fine.
That was rude.
How could you not
my
care
God.
about your child?
That is a
You like to
child.
play in the
Brought her
dirt.
into
I'm not
this
gonna stop her
world.
from playing in the dirt.
Maybe you should.
Comes over to door waterlogged. Hey, can I borrow the badger?
Yeah, sure. Chloe, follow the red one.
Oh, works. Alright, Chloe, can you dig around in this here pot over here and tell me if there's anything in there?
What is
Chloe
the
is-
badger's perception?
Perception.
That is a.
What can he
Do
perceive?
you want passive or just like the modifier?
Just throw me the passive.
13.
Okay. So Chloe digs around in the pot, and starts uprooting like super waterlogged branches, old rotting leaves. The roots are just coming off of this shrub, and doesn't find anything down in there.
Oh, this shrub's seen better days.
Alright, we're gonna check this one next.
Makes badger sound and follows. I don't know what the fuck a badger sounds like.
You don't know what a
Oh.
badger sounds like.
Sounds like a
so
badger, of course.
Chloe once again digs into the pot. Leaves, roots, branches, soil, all of it spilling out all over the balcony. Doesn't find anything of note.
Well, shit. Okay.
It pulls out
Yeah,
a very
going off.
pretty rock, but it's just a rock.
Just a rock.
Okay, then I'm just gonna do a quick look over the balcony railing. Like, I'm not trying to climb over or anything, just see if anything like fell into the broken roof tiles.
Okay.
Because hey, that would be one way to lose a pin.
True.
So you do not see anything in particular on the roof tiles below the balcony, but as you come in contact with the railing, your hair kind of stands up a little bit, and you feel a little bit of a tension in the air, kind of reminiscent of when lightning is about to strike.
Good. Come. Does lightning hit where I was?
Nope. The second that you move away from the railing, you lose the feeling.
The fuck? Get close again?
Are you touching it?
Are you
The
touching
moment
it?
you lay your hand on it, the
Oh
feeling
my
comes
God.
back.
Huh. Goes back to the door.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Bella, I found something weird. You gonna see it? You gonna want to see it?
Ooh. Okay.
Come here, come here.
What's up?
You
I
know
like
you can catch a cold standing in the rain like that.
Not if I press to digitate all the water off myself after. We're good. So go over to the railing, right?
Okay.
Now touch it.
I lay my hand on the railing.
You also feel the tension and the heaviness, and your hair begin to stand up as if lightning is about to strike
Oh
you.
my god.
Ooh,
Weird, right?
tingly.
Right? It's weird.
Uh,
But I thought this be your wheelhouse.
Can I do like an Arcana check or something to see if I know anything about this other than it's lightning?
It's not
Well, maybe-
magical.
Is it not? Oh, all right. Well,
it's not magical in nature. Not per se.
well-
Not yet.
is there electricity in this world?
Yes.
I thought there was. Hey, Nell.
Yeah.
Nell, you ever see anyone stick anything metal in a power socket?
Okay, I know we have electricity, but do we have power sockets?
Power outlets? I mean, there's electricity. There's gotta be
Probably
something.
not.
I mean,
No.
they are, but they're very old-fashioned.
Yeah.
That's even worse for what I was gonna the example I was gonna make. So
Are
or,
they
like, actually,
grounded? No.
yeah.
Are they grounded?
So, I'm sure you've seen like a light bulb before, right?
Yes, I know what a light bulb
Okay.
is. Who the fuck you
We
take me for?
should step back, or we're gonna become light bulbs, real quick.
I mean, yeah. I figured perhaps with the kind of stuff you're into, you would find this interesting.
I don't. I'm really curious about this. But also, I have a healthy fear of shocking things.
Oh, okay, so you're scared of electricity, but you ain't scared of disease?
Listen, I've seen more than enough things happen back in the labs in Bubonia to be very wary of lightning.
That so many questions? I need you to understand that raises so many questions. The fuck are you people doing in Bubonia?
It's not.
Bad
It's not my
stuff.
people. Not my people, mind you. It's one of the other guilds. They like to experiment with corpses and try to bring them back to life. To a point.
The
The
I don't know much beyond that.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, I don't know much beyond that, but there's some fucked up sounds coming out of those labs at night whenever there's a big storm. So
I agree. What the hell?
Yes.
All right, well, there's that. I guess. I don't know if we can do anything with this.
yeah, I don't.
Might
I
be
don't
to
think
keep
we
us from leaving off the balcony. Actually, now I think about it. Like a do we have electric fences in this world?
I mean, maybe.
Perhaps.
I have a question. Is there like anything above the balcony that we're on, or is it just like balcony then sky?
It's just open air.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let go of the wall or the railing. I'm gonna walk over to the wall and try to walk up it and towards the railing to see if it's just the railing that's doing the electric stuff.
I am letting go of the railing in the meantime.
So you do that.
Oh no.
You begin to walk up the wall, and at first it seems fine. The pressure is still there. Your hair still stands on end. And then now you watch as a lightning bolt shoots out of the clouds above you, striking Belly.
Oh
Oh
shit!
my god.
And dealing how
Oh,
much
God.
damage?
A lot of
6 damage.
Damn.
Well,
Good things you've got the health
6 delicious lightning damage.
I'm a fall on
Yum.
my ass. That was a little shocking.
Crunchy spider.
Crunchy spider.
Wait, hold up. Hang on. This is important to ask. Bella, did you just get shocked by an actual lightning bolt from the sky and make a pun about it?
Yes, as my wig is a little standing up and fizzy and smoking a little bit. Yes, I did.
There's something wrong with you. I'm going inside.
I just be at the door like, what the hell was that?
That was apparently if we try to go over the balcony or get too close to it, we get zapped by God or whatever. Also, Belly got electrocuted.
Can't go up the outside of the house.
I will say in the
Not a good
meantime,
idea.
while everyone else was
Say that.
occupied, Ebony was in the corner shuffling through some stuff in her bag, but no one probably knows, so it's fine.
Once me and Bella and Chloe are back inside, I will do a little like up lilt whistle and prestidigitate all of us so that we're not soaked.
Get the charred remains of the little edges of Belly's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like taking a knife to bread that you toasted for too long.
Fucking scraping it. God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. Well, did Chloe find anything out there?
Nah. I'm gonna be real. Most interesting thing we found was the electric fence that is apparently on the house.
All right.
The one who told us to come in here did say we would not be able to leave.
No, if it was the property as a,
going up.
I just didn't know if it was the property as a
And-
whole or the house itself.
And then the lightning storms showed up.
So yes.
Not even made of metal.
But you were
Unfortunately, you are
outside.
made a thing that might want to leave. So
You You were up
True.
high.
Thing that might want to leave. Ah, yes, my favorite thing to be.
Yeah.
I am, in fact, a thing that wants to leave.
Sorry, would you prefer to be
do.
a thing that wants to stay here?
You think I want to stay here?
I'm asking if that's what you would prefer.
No, I don't want to stay here. I want to
Okay,
get the fuck
then
out of
don't
here.
give me shit.
Ugh.
Children, come. We still got 2 more things to find.
You would just call me?
I'm not a child.
We got 2 more things to find.
When it comes to their parents.
All right, well, that was the balcony, so that's my turn
Yep,
done.
that was the balcony.
It's someone else's turn to do something stupid and ill-advised.
I'm gonna walk over to this vanity and start checking that out. Because we're
Okay.
looking for a pin, right? That's like I'm assuming like a lapel pin or something, because it's PIN.
Yeah,
so
it's PIN,
it
yeah.
might be in a vanity.
Yeah, so you
We're
look at the
also
vanity.
still looking for a bear.
It's actually in very nice shape, as opposed to like the rest of this horrific place. It isn't worn out, it isn't splintered, the glass is unfogged, nothing is broken on it. A couple of smaller mirrors sit on it, and a couple of hairbrushes, and you see a few bobby pins in a little container off to the side.
Are there any drawers or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I don't know if these are the pins, but there's a little container of bobby pins over here.
I don't think
It is
bobby
one-
pins count as pins.
It has pin in the name.
Right, but it's not an actual pin like you put like a brooch. It's a pin for your hair. I'm sure that he doesn't. Whatever ritual does not ask for bobby pins.
You got lapel pins, you got bobby pins, you got hat pins. There's so many different kinds of pins.
Pins and needles.
Useful.
I'm
Exactly.
assuming they're
Thank-
talking about
Thank
a
you, voice
brooch.
of God from the ether. Yes, pins and needles. That is also an option.
Oh my god.
Is there any way I could do a check or anything to tell if these are the pins that we're looking for?
Yeah, sure.
Or one of
do
them?
Arcana.
Okay.
It's just one pin in a pile of bobby pins.
Yes.
Looking for a needle in a pile of needles.
Fuck me.
Oh.
They're
well,
normal
you blew
pins.
it.
Cool. Okay, not the pins.
These pins sure do feel normal.
They sure do feel like pins, all right.
Well, since those aren't the pins, I'm at least gonna fix my hair. I pick up one of the little hand mirrors and start adjusting my hair.
Yep, sure, go
That's
ahead.
That's all I got.
Okay. Rhea, what was it that you were wanting to do?
I wanted to look at the stuff over on this side of the bed.
Okay.
Like this thing and these things.
So there is a little side drawer with its match on the other side of the bed. There are a couple of night tables, and then ahead of you is a wardrobe. It isn't locked. You could easily open it if you wanted to.
There are other people in the room. She feels safe to do that.
Okay.
She does open it.
Okay. Inside are rows and rows of different clothing. You've got very finely pressed suits, very flashy and glittery dresses, some with very pretty tassels on them. There's a couple of glittery shawls. Very clearly, these are Adela and Philip's clothes.
Thinks this one has found something belonging to our hosts.
So they were staying here.
We watched them
Much-
walk in.
They said they were
Much
staying here.
clothing.
That diary
they
is right over
unpacked.
there.
Okay, but I didn't know they were staying in this room. Nobody knew what room.
This is the master bedroom as far as this one can tell, but
The only
I don't know.
bedroom
Philip
that
and Adele are
is-
kind of weird. Okay, you know, maybe they
that
went
is
to stay in a
what
different
is
room.
confusing this one. They unpacked.
Right, even though they've only been here a night.
They're supposed to be living here.
It
Makes
did
sense
say
they'd
that they were
unpack.
planning that Lord Philip wished to stay to make something up to the people. Yes.
Yeah, but they still seem like they had a lot of stuff to unpack in such a short amount of time.
There are many things in here.
Can we try and look and see what's in there?
Yeah, sure. So it's pretty apparent. There are glittery headdresses, a couple of hats that are like in a little box at the bottom of the wardrobe. There are a bunch of really shiny, pretty flapper era dresses that very clearly belong to Adela. Some very nicely pressed suits that you assume are belonging to Philip. Nothing really out of place that you wouldn't expect in a wardrobe. There's a couple of polished pairs of shoes that belong to Philip at the bottom of the wardrobe, and a couple of pretty high heels that belong to Adela.
Any sign of like an antique pin or brooch that might have existed in the wardrobe before they started unpacking their own stuff?
Nothing that jumps out at you. If you want to make a deeper investigation, then I would have you roll for investigation.
I'm gonna roll for investigation. Give me a moment to double check what my bonus, if any, is on investigation.
Oh, I rolled a 5. I don't
Oh.
see shit.
Yeah, I get a +2 on that.
If we're all rolling investigation.
That's a
Oh.
7. I am very distractible.
Well,
Uh-oh.
It's very
We don't
The
see.
dresses are very pretty.
they're very pretty, yes.
Too revealing for this one, I'm afraid.
Are you calling for any help looking for stuff, or just leaving it to the two of you?
Does anyone else see anything interesting in here?
Oh, the shinies, sure.
Yeah, I'll wander over and take a peek at all the cool clothes. See if there's anything my size.
So investigation, I got a +0. Let's see how this goes.
Amazing.
I also got a 7. I don't see shit.
13?
All right. Okay. So
Above a 10? What?
above a
10?
10.
What?
Amazing.
Actual okay roll?
I can
So-
discern the clothes.
Yeah, Belly, your knowledge of high fashion is coming in clutch here. You're looking at all of the beautiful dresses in here, and you're looking at all of the nicely pressed suits, but your eyes are scrolling for a pen. And you find a very nice pen that is pinned to one of these suit jackets. It is a silver nightingale type of pin that has a little branch in its beak. It kind of looks a lot like what the Bright Singers might wear, but this one is made of silver as opposed to their usual bronze.
Hey, guys, I found a pin on this suit. No.
See, I
doesn't this
told you.
look- No, doesn't this look a little familiar? Like the one lady, I forgot her name, but the lady at the church. Not the crazy one, the one working on
Not
it.
the crazy one who hates Tuesdays.
To be fair,
Yeah.
they were both kind of crazy, but
Well,
yeah.
Not the one that didn't run away.
The one that was way too familiar.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it definitely looks like her symbol.
I'm going to... I guess, I'll unpin it from the shirt.
Okay.
Just kind of take a closer look at it, see if it's anything what we're looking for. Maybe Arcana or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll Arcana if you want to, or I can just tell you.
Yeah, that's
because
fine,
it is
yeah.
not magical. It's just a very pretty pen.
Well, no, you like shiny things, right?
I do, in fact.
Well, I'll walk over and plop it in Nell's hand. Here you go. Something shiny
yeah.
for you.
Thank you.
I was also gonna look at the stuff by the bed.
I told you we wouldn't need bobby pins. It's too basic.
Are there any drawers on the night tables by the bed?
There are. The nightstands have one drawer each in them. Both of them are unlocked.
Rhea opens the one in front of her.
Okay, you open it up. You find a very nice shaving set and a very good conditioned comb. And a little pocketbook. And that's it.
One thinks this is Lord Gruskenwald's side of the bed. Closes the thing.
I have a horrible idea that will probably end poorly, but it is an idea.
What you got?
I mean, most of your ideas end that way, so it can't be any worse than anything you've suggested before.
I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up anyway.
Now looking at Belly and is like, do you think perhaps you should take a potion?
I'll be fine. I'll do a little flex. I got that monk strength. I'll be fine.
So, I'm the
In a
smallest
house
one.
with much stuff. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Ray
You're
is
good.
confused about this whole machoism. Is it not better to be closer to fully healthy in a place where there are many things that are trying to harm us?
I mean, why top up now when there's just as much chance that I'll bonk my head on something else and lose another little bit, you know?
So, my
Uh.
shit-ass idea is I'm the smallest one here, and something could have rolled under the bed.
I mean, I can also pretty nimble myself. I could also get under the bed.
Oh, you want to go under the bed? That's so kind of you to do that for me. And now make me
Sigh.
go under the
Is-
bed, with all the dust and such.
What how tall is, like, how much space is there under the bed, Teeny?
I mean, I would say it's a pretty normal sized bed. There's maybe like a foot and a half of space, maybe.
Okay,
it's
because
pretty standard.
I can move through a space as narrow as 1 foot wide.
Oh yeah, easily. You
As-
could definitely get under.
I'm just gonna sigh and just slide under the bed. Is there anything under there?
It is very dark and very dusty and very gross under the bed, but you don't really see anything. It's just all dust.
How does Ebony go about fitting into the 1 foot tall space? I guess is a fairly important question at the moment.
I mean, she just kind of gets down on the ground and lays flat and kind of just like pulls herself under the, like kind of just like crawls.
Okay, because you're still kind of hiding that thing, I think.
I am,
Right.
but you
Okay.
probably wouldn't think much of it because I'm just going under the bed,
Okay.
just crawling.
And as
Well-
Ebony is down there, you all start hearing thrashing and banging and screeching from the hallway.
Off, it's closed.
That's not good.
And
Ray's staying close
as
to the bed.
as you
Don't open.
approach the door was left open, right? Or was it closed?
Probably was not closed.
Yeah, but we're
Uh,
right next to it. Which way? If it's open and it swings
It
inward,
would be about here. Is where the sound is very clear. You guys can look. You probably see it as you look out the door. You see the crooked man
Nope.
hanging
Nope.
from a rafter in the hallway by a noose, thrashing, smacking against the walls, and his face is turned, distorted in grief as he hollers and wails, "I couldn't live with the guilt!"
hey
and-
Teeny,
Then he disappears.
hey Teeny.
Yes?
If the door is open, would it be like here-ish, like that, where I drew that line?
Where the door is?
Like where I drew that red line, would that be like where the door is while it's open?
Oh no, I'd say it opens outward.
Okay. Well, shit. I was just gonna kick the door closed and be like, anyway.
You would have smacked Lloyd with the door.
Yeah. Well, then he shouldn't
I
have
think
stood
he
there.
could handle it, really?
Just get away
fine.
from it. Just don't
It's
stand near
fine.
the door.
I am over this crooked man and his bullshit.
And so is Lloyd. That's Lloyd's whole agenda here.
And as
No,
he
Lloyd's agenda
disappears,
is- Lloyd's agenda is to give him attention in the form of murder. My agenda is to ignore him completely.
as he
Okay, valid.
disappears, Lloyd, you no longer have a craving for spicy food.
How about that?
I remembered.
Teeny always remembers.
I have a question. Is this thing here, is that actually like a closet sort of thing?
It's
And
kind of
Ebony
like a
kinda
little
cr-
side table.
Ebony kind of crawls back out from under the bed. What the fuck just happened?
Bitch ass on
Ah.
the ceiling.
We saw the one who trapped us in here briefly. And then he vanished again.
Sighs. Can he just leave us alone already?
I mean, he
No.
did leave.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else here?
More
I don't know. This is just a table, right? Just a
Yeah,
little
it's
table.
it's just a little table, kind of like a little side desk.
Has anyone
Okay.
checked the nightstand on the other side of the bed?
Can I go over
So?
and check it since I'm here?
Yeah, sure. So the drawer isn't locked. Opening it up, you see that there are a couple of really nice combs, some more bobby pins, some more hairpins that are a little bit shinier and glittery. These are Adela's things. You also see inside a little velvet bag.
Can I pick it up and open it?
Yeah. So you pick it up, you open it, and you see a deck of tarot cards.
Oh, it's the tarot card she used earlier.
Mhm.
Trying to think if I should like stash them in my just kind of like put them in my pocket just for later, just in case.
Rhea, looking over to see what Ebony's doing.
So I found her tarot cards. I don't know if they'll be useful or anything, but does anyone else know how to use them?
This one's familiarity with such is very vague.
Anyone?
I know how to play solitaire with them.
Would not suggest that.
It's not what. Okay. Well then, I guess we don't need them.
I mean, if we keep them and we find that we can just pass them off, and she might be able to do something with them.
All right, fine. I'll just shove them in my bag that's getting very full.
There you go.
I mean, if you need to take some space out, I got Peanut here as I pat the satchel on my side.
I have
No.
my bindle. I can put it in the bindle.
Actually, I hand it to Nell. You can put the cards in your bindle. I don't want to.
Okay.
I
I'll
thought
just.
she was
she
gonna
doesn't-
dump the
she
bindle in the thing.
She doesn't want to give her other
take it out
things
of it
to you
first.
guys because it's her stuff.
I'll put it in. I don't actually put it in the bindle. I put them like. How big are the cards? Like
just, like-
standard tarot?
yeah,
They're
size?
standard tarot cards, yeah.
All right, then just put them in like my normal backpack. Because we all have a backpack according to Dungeons and Dragons.
You do.
Yep.
You got it for your first
Yeah.
day of Dungeons and Dragons.
I love when they let us have our first
You got
backpack as
you got
Dungeons
your
and
little
Dragons.
names on them. You
Yeah,
put
yo-
Sharpie.
You walk
My
into the
favorite.
dungeon and the dragon gives you your first day at school backpack.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I put it in
Has
the
her
normal
name
backpack.
embroidered on it, nice and tiny. in a
Nice and
corner.
tiny in a corner.
And
Perfect.
also a bunch of little flowers because she embroidered her backpack to
Aw.
hang on at
Well,
one point. It's very
if it-
cute, very her.
If no one's got anything else to check out in this room, I guess the only place left to go is up to the floor that shouldn't be there.
I am concerned that we have
Wait.
not been able to find two of the things. I think we need to find
Wait,
those things.
no, we're just missing one thing now. I thought we were just missing the bear.
We haven't
Wait,
found
is
the
that
pin.
for sure the pin?
We found the pin.
No, but that's what
Did
I'm
we?
asking. Is that for sure the pin? Because it would really suck ass if we go up there and we got the wrong pin.
I don't know. God said it wasn't the pin. I thought.
God.
Teeny.
It's not the pin.
Oh fuck.
But there's also nothing else in this room.
Ow.
Was there
Right,
anything else on the upper floors? Or
You
is
have
it
a
just-
whole floor to explore.
Yeah. The
You think we'll find them up
this
there?
because remember what the child said. This floor was the last floor. There shouldn't be a third floor.
Well, there is though.
Yeah, there is now.
What are we supposed to do, go back through this house?
Bathroom. Because the door was smashed.
Games
just
operational director, God. Yes.
God. No more DM. It's just God.
It's
I
just like
am
the
now
director in Left 4
God.
Dead.
Peony is God. Please bow down and give
Please
her all
worship-
your earthly possessions.
Give me your appley juices
Give her
and
your appy
money.
slices.
and
Just like the-
I did
money.
buy you apple juice earlier today.
Damn.
It's true, the offering has been accepted.
But the question still stands. Do we know for sure if the pin that that Ebony found is or is not the one that we're looking for?
It
It is
does
not.
not feel magical like the other items that you guys have come in contact with.
And you said Mr. Bear is also not magical.
Mr. Bear is also not magical.
Mr.
just
Bear
very
is simply
cute.
very well loved
He is cute.
and very well loved.
Just dusty and a
Hell
little
is this
matted.
shit?
But yes, as Rhea is leaving the master bedroom, she does look towards the bathroom because, you know, we almost drowned in there. Kinda creepy.
Yeah, I mean, the hallway is still stained with the blood that came from the bathtub. The rubber ducky, or not rubber ducky, the wooden ducky, is still sitting in the hallway. And you can see some marks on the walls from where the crooked man was swinging back and forth, smacking into them.
Is there anything noticeable about the duck, or is it just a wooden duck?
Would you like to do an arcane check on it?
Would
Arcana?
I?
I would.
I would.
An
I'll try, but I have a
arcana?
+0 on Arcana.
But
I'm
hey, if we're
willing
being
to
given
do a
the
check.
option.
I don't know shit.
The way I see it,
Oh.
if the DM says you're allowed to roll, you roll. Hey, not 20.
Damn.
Yeah.
Smells like mine.
Oh,
That's not Nat!
oh, we are rolling high
A
tonight.
nat
18
20.
The
Watch
dirty
this
20.
duck mean
Dirty 20.
absolutely nothing.
You you gather around this wooden duck. It's very
This
nicely
dog.
carved. It's yellow. And as
Huh.
you inspect it, you do feel magic coming off of this duck.
But that's a duck, not a bear.
Well, maybe it's transmogrified or some shit.
Hmm.
What they call it? Polymorph? I think that's a thing.
Well, if it's magical, we
Polyamory?
might as well take it.
No, not polyamory. Get your head out your ass.
I don't know a lot about magic, okay?
Says the person who has passed every arcana check in this game.
I know a lot about magic.
All right.
Passes the
Can
Arcana
we
check.
tell? Can we tell with these rolls what kind of magic is affecting this, or like what the effect is, or anything like that?
So
Can we get anything out of it other than is magic?
It is magic, yes.
Let me. Power. All right. So you imagine that this little figurine can come to life. It acts as a figurine of wondrous power.
So
You know
not
what?
anything you're
now.
looking for. Got you.
Not what we're looking for, but hey, the ability to summon a duck.
Just
If we-
summon duck.
If we need any bread eaten, we're good.
It is a
I have picked up
statuette
the
of a
little
duck that can become a duck for up to 12 hours. So once it has been used,
Dang
it
it.
can't be used again until 2 days have passed. While in duck form, the figurine allows you to cast the Animal Messenger spell on it at will.
Damn.
This I did just say Rhea picked it up if that's okay.
Just make sure to add it to your sheet.
Okay.
A figurine
It's that
of
cute
wondrous
duck.
power duck.
Listen, we played Repo. We've seen what ducks can fucking do.
That's
Oh.
true. That's true.
Alright, so when I'm writing this into the thing, what do I call it again?
Figurine of wondrous power, in quotes, duck.
Duck.
Okay.
It ain't a goose.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That could be an actual weapon.
Also, while she's picking that up, I'm just gonna pick up Chloe and put her on Kevin's back to ride around so she can keep up.
Is she gonna stay on there?
She got fingies, kinda.
Okay.
Kind of.
Listen, he moves 50 feet, she moves 20 feet. She ain't keeping up. So
But yeah, Rhea was just like, it's a cute little duck. It's cute. It's a little duck.
We got
and
that.
she's a bit thrown and spooked by some of the stuff she's been hearing lately, so having a cute little duck figurine is nice.
All right.
I guess we go upstairs then, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we haven't gotten all the things.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that, but you know.
I mean,
Okay.
we don't really have anywhere else to go check other than up. There may be more rooms upstairs besides just the hag room.
Okay. Oh.
Us.
To the
Guess
third
we'll
floor it
find out.
is. You guys should be right
Here.
here when you come up.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 moment to move.
Well, I see a bear over here on the map.
Oh yeah,
That is
that
indeed
sure is a bear. Holy shit.
Could you remove the extra Kevin, Teeny? I can't remove
Oh,
that one.
So
is
many
there an extra
Kevins.
Kevin? My bad.
Yeah.
Let me...
Wait, I think one of the Kevins is actually your badger.
Yeah.
I can't select either of those. No,
Okay.
this one up here, I can't select to do anything with.
Okay.
I can select
Kevin has
this one.
been removed.
Yeah, I just put this one down.
Okay, well you are gonna need to drag over another one and then switch it too.
Yeah, I'm doing this so I know who it is, because health pools.
That is very intelligent.
All right.
Yeah, that is indeed a bear statuette in a room that we are probably not supposed to be able to see stuff in yet.
So you all find yourselves on the third floor. It looks to be about in the same condition as the rest of the house. It is
A fucking mess.
It is a disaster. Yes, it is gross. It is old, dusty. There are cracks in the wall. You still hear on occasion the clamoring of the vessels.
Ugh,
Anytime
it
I
is-
hear it, I just flip off in the general direction of the sound.
Can these bitches just leave us alone? How many of them do we have to kill? God damn.
It's safe to assume that if there's space between walls, there are whistles in there.
Maybe this whole house is made of weasels.
Don't
like
say that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. Stop saying stuff like that.
Nothing that
Just
I
stop
appreciate.
it.
It just
better
means
stop
it's a
that.
fluffy house.
Stop.
No.
It would help.
Me trying to talk to the house.
Anyway. So it looks like
which-
Rhea's standing right by a door.
Freya, sitting by a door, but there's also 2 doors down the hallway.
Yeah,
Might as well
let's
start at
closest.
one end and work our way over.
Okay. Oh no.
Mhm.
Is the door that Ray is standing by unlocked?
Yeah, they're all unlocked.
Is
unlocked.
everyone alright with opening this door first then?
I'm good with it.
And Rhea opens the door, looks inside, and does she see what I am seeing on the map?
The moment that you open the door,
Oh my
a
fuck.
Dang it.
sharp infant's wail pierces the air, sharp and relentless, clawing at your very nerves. The room, a nursery, is filled with ordinary furnishings, yet the centerpieces, the mahogany crib and the cradle, are riddled with countless tiny holes. The cradle rocks violently, and within it, a squirming, shrieking infant shimmers with a spectral blue glow, its cries filling the room with an overwhelming sense of dread.
Oh god damn it, it's a fucking ghost baby.
All right. Move out of the way. I got this.
You can do babies?
Watch.
I didn't expect you to
Is-
get
is
along
the-
with any kind of
Is the
child.
baby over here in like the crib area?
Yep,
or...
the baby is in the crib. Yes.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out Mr. Bear to show the baby because I figured the child might know what it is, and I kind of like hover
Okay.
it above the child to see if it takes it.
Looking
Slowly
around the
filter into the room.
kind of wincing at the crying and just trying to see if there's anything she can notice about the room, while Ebony is trying to help with keeping the baby less unhappy.
So you look into the crib, and there are already stuffed animals in there. There is a worn down black goat, an antlered bunny, a round crow who's very rotund, very cute.
Very squish.
And all 3 of them are surrounding a blue teddy bear that is stuffed into the opposite corner of the crib.
I think we found the bear we need.
Well, I'm trying to see if the baby wants this bear because it like might be like familial, like
Mhm.
you know, like because it was his sister's bear.
The
Like one down black goat, a crow.
Yep, there is
And
a
an
goat,
antlered bunny?
a crow, and an antlered bunny.
Good old jackalope.
Upon seeing the bear that you have, he kind of sort of quiets down. The tears rolling down his face don't stop though. And after seeing that it's not what he's after, he begins to cry loudly again.
Okay, he didn't want the bear. Got it.
And I need you guys to roll
Thought I'd
initiative.
try. Oh,
What?
fuck.
Initiative.
Hell.
We have to fight a baby?
No,
I hope not.
you're not
Making us
fighting a
fight an
baby.
Fight the child.
20. I'm ready.
Nick's out here
Damn,
making. Oh my
Ryan.
god!
I said, look, give me that baby. Throws it out a window.
You are not fighting a
Yeet.
baby.
I'll fight a
Damn.
baby. If I have to, I'll fight a baby.
I was trying to be nice to the baby. I thought it might like, because it might smell like, like familiar.
Oh, I gotta do that too.
You are fighting.
Not a boogle.
No, not a boogle.
Oh, not a boogle. Okay.
You're not fighting a boogle.
Not yet.
Not yet. You are fighting the stuffed animals.
Oh,
No.
oh. Great.
And I'm sorry, but there's 3 of them.
Oh, and I'm right by all of them.
I'm just using the same token for all of them, just because I'm lazy.
They're all the same.
They're
if you
all
want- if-
the same.
I was gonna say, if they do different things, Tina, you could mark them
They
with a little
don't.
health bar, like a.
They do
okay.
not.
All right.
Add a turn. Is there anyone else that I need to add a turn for? Does the badger
Me?
have one? Oh, I do need.
the-
Wait, no, you had one. You have a turn.
I
Uh,
don't.
you're-
I
no,
only
I don't
see
have that.
Lloyd and the
Yeah.
horrible
Same.
creatures.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I only
okay.
see Lloyd.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's.
You don't need the familiar animals.
Because they go right after you.
Yeah, they take my initiative.
Okay. Let me just remove them then. I don't know how to return
Get outta
or
here.
move them off of the turn order without deleting them.
That's fine. Just, I got it.
We'll just skip them. It's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
they'll just go right after you.
Add
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
type in
it's
whatever
whatever.
you got.
Add turn. Hold on. You know what? I'm just gonna clear it. Remove all turns, and then we'll re-add
Oh my
everybody.
God.
I know. I'm sorry. There we go.
She's
Add
trying.
turn.
This is just in Dungeons and Dragons.
This
Just
is
roll
D&D.
20.
Wait, Karen, you added yourself. Does that mean everybody can add themselves?
Wait,
I don't know how to.
add
Oh my
myself.
god, I can!
Wait, you
I've
can't?
never been able to do that. That's new. I just
Oh,
added myself
now we
twice.
got no.
How did you add yourself?
Right click, and it says add turn. How the hell?
Oh.
Okay, well, okay, cool. We got rid of it. Thank
Do we
you.
got everybody? Everybody's on there.
Don't forget to type in your
All
right,
initiative.
time to
Darn it, I
did.
removed myself from the map. I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay,
I-
put yourself
I
back
also
on.
was
It's fine.
I was trying to add my turn, and I was having trouble
You're
with that. And I'm not even on there.
Just add yourself back on, and we'll put you back in.
Okay, just give me a moment to actually figure out how to type again. Okay.
All right, I gotta reroll these guys. Wow, we're rolling like hot fire tonight, guys.
Teehee.
Teehee.
Oh, dang it. One of them goes before. 2 of them go before us.
Great.
That's okay.
Come
Me
on,
and the
Jose.
boys go first.
They
Yes,
go
you do.
fight.
All right. There is a baby in my room. Hello, baby.
Now we know there's a baby in your room.
There's a baby in this room, and we don't like it.
Yeah.
There is a baby in that room. All right. Are we ready to fight everybody?
Really quick, because I have to do this while rolling initiative, I'm gonna use my monk skill called Uncanny Metabolism to regain health and all of my focus points.
Okay.
So I got it really quickly. 2 plus 3 I regained 8 health points, so I'm back at full health.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
She said
do I
this lightning's not gonna slow me down.
Not gonna stop me now.
Now. Cause I'm having
guess
a
that
good
don't do anything with the
time.
extra health, so yeah. I'm just at full health and I have all my punchy shit back. So
Okay.
Damn. Oh.
Hey.
Monk.
Monk
yeah, I
everybody.
get to do this once per long rest, so that's now used.
Okay.
Let me just do this thing. Okay. How far away is that? I guess I'll just move over here. So I'm flanking it with Ebony. And I'm
Okay.
gonna punch the fuck out of this guy.
I'm gonna punch the
Go ahead
fuck
and
out
roll
of
me to
this.
hit. Plex.
20. Wait, do I have, I forget, do I have proficiency bonus for unarmed strikes since I'm proficient in simple weapons stuff? That's for attack rolls, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have been doing this wrong this entire time we've been playing.
I thought you
Damn.
knew this. I didn't
I- no,
question
just-
it.
I just have dex written down for the attack bonus. I forgot about proficiency.
Amazing.
Incredible.
Oh, a 13.
Yeah, 13 hits.
Okay.
Roll me some schmamage.
Shamamage.
8 blunt.
Which one are
Bludgeoning?
you hitting?
This guy. This
The one right in front of me.
This one? Alright.
Yeah, I'm pinging it.
Ooh, why is that not popping up for me? Hello? There we go.
I sees it.
Okay, there we go. He's dead.
Oh,
Well, that was easy.
Oh.
I shouldn't
Well
have said that.
then.
Why did I say that out loud? Why do I hate myself?
Okay.
What the fuck have I created?
I guess I'll just move on down to the next one because I have a bonus attack to punch again.
Damn,
Alright,
Belly's just gonna take out all the stuffed animals.
go ahead.
18.
She's so good at fighting plushies.
Yeah, you hit it.
God damn.
For slashing this time because I choose slashing now
Oh,
because they're
okay.
stuffed animals.
Alright. So you do hit the, we'll say that that one is the bunny. You hit the bunny as the goat falls to his death in a very adorable squeak on the floor. You hit the bunny and its gut rips open. Stuffing begins to spill out and it screeches at you as it attempts to grab all the stuffing and push it back in.
Fuck you
Oh.
did.
Okay.
Fuck you did.
Then I guess Kevin's turn now. Oh wait, I forgot Chloe's on Kevin's back.
Damn.
They're both here now, I guess.
Damn.
Chloe can't do much.
Was this a
Anyways.
zoo?
We can't do much.
No, she literally does a flat 1. It's not a roll, it's just a
That's
flat
so
1
Just
for damage.
only 1 damage.
Yeah, exactly 1 piercing damage on hit.
Amazing.
So
At least she has a job.
yeah, her job's to play in the dirt.
She does
Anyways,
one job really well.
Kevin's gonna bite this one
Okay.
on the left. The
All
whatever
right.
the one I have not hit is.
That would be a
Plus.
crow?
Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll me to hit for Kevin.
Where's the attack? +5. 12?
Ooh. Kevin tries to
Actually,
sink
hold on, he's
his
got
teeth-
advantage.
Oh.
Because
Oh.
he's beside allies.
Oh,
22.
right. Oh, yeah, okay, that
Never
hits.
mind.
Yep. Kevin is able to hit.
That's now gonna be 1d10 plus 3. 8 piercing.
The crow hops angrily as Kevin moves in for the bite. He grabs it around its thick little rotund neck and he shakes that sucker. He shakes and shakes and shakes and growls and growls and growls and it just squeaks to its death. Stuffing goes everywhere. It's a massacre with this raven.
I mean, that's just
Damn.
giving a plushie to a dog in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Chloe's just here for motivation, so that's the
Chloe
end of my
is here
turn.
for motivation. Chloe just cheering on the sidelines.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
happily chirping and barking.
Which of the
Aren't we-
plushies is left? Like, is it the one that goes after Lloyd or the one that goes after us?
Yeah, why is that not updating? The one that goes after Lloyd. The one with the 16 is the one
Yeah,
that's left. I don't
if
know
you
why
hover
it's not
over it, it
updating.
highlights them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why it's not updating, but it is what it is.
Lloyd, your turn.
Well, I guess I'll just go over here.
Everybody
yeah,
in
and
the
I,
tight corner.
huh?
I said everybody in this corner. It is the
No.
party corner.
Yeah,
Haven't
I
even
mean,
been able
where
to
else are we
make it
supposed
through
to
the
go?
day
Standing
yet.
by Ebony being like, oh dear.
Yeah. All right, I am gonna take a swing.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And that is 12 damage.
As this poor rabbit is trying its best to stuff its stuffing back into its body, it is instead sliced clean in half.
Playtime's
And it falls to the floor with a loud snap.
How many of these one-liners do you have prepared?
So many.
Do
Clearly.
you just have like a Google Doc?
Yes.
No, but I wouldn't just off the top of my head.
The fight is over.
Cheese, you didn't miss
Wow.
anything except we just beat the crap out of stuffed animals.
Yeah, we kicked their ass.
I maybe didn't need to use uncanny metabolism yet.
Yeah, you maybe did not.
Not for the stuffed animals.
I didn't know what we were fighting because I have
Congratulations.
to do it on initiative roll.
Oh wait, I do need you all to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Well, I'm not
all
even in
of
the.
you.
I wasn't even able to get in the room before this started. Do I
Oh,
have to
okay,
roll?
Everybody in the room. Well, you're in earshot, so yeah, I need you to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
That's fair.
Uh-oh.
Is this
I was
type
pushing the
damage?
luck.
What type of
That's-
damages is it that we're trying to do a save against?
I just need you to do it.
I know it's just if it
I'll tell you if it
depends
hits
She
on
will
you.
tell
if
you
it-
when she gets to the damage part. Do the roll first.
Yeah, do the roll.
I got a 13.
Oh,
23.
Holy shit, Rhea.
Nat 20 plus
Oh,
proficiency.
all right. So.
I gotta roll for the boys.
Oh.
Oh,
And they're
right,
not gonna have high
boys.
wisdom, will they?
Actually, they have a saving throw +1 for wisdom, so
Okay.
Look at
Kevin gets a 17.
that. Okay.
Chloe gets a 14. Why are they rolling better than me?
Damn.
All right. So
Maybe we are slightly wiser than you.
Ebony, Nell, Belly, and Chloe. The shrieks and the cries of the infant in the cradle pierce your brains, and you take 2 psychic damage.
I have a resistance to
Okay.
psychic damage.
I don't. So that's cool.
Oh wait, did that hit
So do I
Lloyd
just
too,
take
think?
1 psychic damage?
Yeah, it hit
then?
me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Okay,
you have
just 2.
resistance, you cut it in half.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's resistance.
Three.
Cut it in half.
Wow, a whole 1 damage.
It is a screaming baby.
Did
I would
Yeah,
take
dubious.
damage
did
from that.
Lloyd also
Coughing
take
baby versus a hydrogen bomb.
Wait, what did Lloyd
Yeah.
roll?
Nell walks into the room, hands over her ears. I
Oh,
thought you said you
yeah,
was
actually,
gonna
yeah, Lloyd, you
handle
also
this.
take 2.
We were handling it! This baby just won't shut up.
Then handle it.
So are the stuffed animals gone now?
All of
just
them
gone,
except for
gone?
the blue teddy bear.
Can we do an Arcana check to see if it's magical?
Pretty
Yeah.
sure it's magical. It's glowing.
Okay, but we can't. We need to confirm.
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check to see if it's magical.
Fuck.
Oh. Oh!
I don't know.
Magic,
David.
Belly once again with the save on this.
I
It
told you said
is
that your Arcana is so
magical.
bad.
It seems like the items you already have. It has the same feel to it as the cup, the gem, and everything else that you have in that little sack of Nell's.
Oh, good. We don't need to kill the baby. We need to steal from it.
I mean,
This
it's
is
literally
awesome.
taking
It's a
candy
baby.
from a
We
baby.
could just take it and leave.
Yeah, it's a baby.
I feel like we will get cursed if we do this.
what
We're
is
already
this
trapped in a
baby even
house that shocks us.
Question.
Well, what does this
Yes.
baby even want, though? He doesn't, like, he won't stop crying.
Like you know how to handle
May
babies.
I ask a question?
I tried to
really
give it a toy, that's all I know.
What's your question?
Were the stuffed animals that we just fought keeping the blue bear away from the baby or no?
I think it's pretty obvious that they had him backed in the corner.
Yeah, they had the bear backed in the corner away from the baby. I'm just trying to confirm because we just did a whole bunch of stuff between when you described that and now.
Yep, they were surrounding the blue bear in the corner.
Okay.
And
Yep.
okay, so Rhea, while everyone's doing the arguing thing, is gonna cautiously reach over to the bear and move it closer to the baby.
The moment that the bear comes in contact with the baby, the wailing stops, but the baby is continuing to sob, and seeing his beloved bear makes him reach and grasp for it, very clearly wanting that bear.
Okay, he wants that bear, not the one I had. Ungrateful.
She very carefully lowers it down next to the baby.
I would like for you to roll for me a persuasion.
A persuasion.
A persuasion.
Gotta persuade the baby to
You
take
Gotta
it.
persuade the baby to take the bear. He wants the bear, but that's an upset baby.
Yeah, he's very upset.
I'd
Yeah,
get a
but
baby to
he
do
does
anything when
want
they're
it,
already
so
crying.
So would that count as advantage or no?
For what?
If I'm trying to roll persuasion here, but is it at advantage because the baby does want the bear?
I would say that's fair. Yeah. Baby wants the
He
bear.
Okay.
Give
Yeah,
him
I'm
bear.
rolling again. I got such bad luck on persuasion. Okay.
Oh my
terrible.
god,
Oh my
that baby
Oh my
sees
God.
you holding his bear, and
Oh, jeez.
he starts to wind up
Oh, no,
for another
no,
wail.
All right, I will. What I will
He
do, I
drops
will.
it next to the baby. She
I
drops
will-
it next to the baby and backs up.
You know what? I'm gonna cast dancing lights
Oh, okay.
and have them take like the form of little bears that are just kind of floating in the air. And I would like to offer the baby the bear myself.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Still gotta persuade the
Um,
baby.
I'm also going to like be humming a little melody to it.
Oh,
as I'm
do it
doing
at
that.
advantage.
Mm.
Okay, good, because I am terrible at this kind of thing.
A scary
I
pumpkin
mean,
man's
I
really
have
bad at
it.
Okay.
God damn!
There, it's a little
Okay. All right. The baby sees that you now have the bear, and it sees the very pretty dancing lights that are circling the crib, and it reaches up for the bear. Its little tiny hands closing around a foot and tugging. It wants the bear. It's gonna take the
I-
bear.
I will release it.
And the baby takes the bear and immediately stops crying.
There we are.
Oh,
little
thank
one.
God.
And he looks up at all of you with big ol' wet eyes from all of its
Sad baby.
tears. Very sad baby, very pathetic baby.
Like most babies.
Like most babies. And you can hear tiny little crying coos coming from him as he snuggles his bear.
Hmm.
Okay, now
I-
what do we do?
I will just gently pat the little ghost baby's head.
Okay.
Don't put your hand through it. That gives them brain damage.
Damage to what brain?
That's the question, ain't it?
So you have one baby that is holding on to the key to the thing that you guys need.
Oh, I thought the baby was gonna go away. Shoot.
Damn! Sam!
Gotta exercise the baby.
You gotta exercise the baby.
Kevin, being really curious about the crying child, because he does act on natural instinct, kind of walks up, sniffs at it, whimpers a little, and starts trying to lay his head against, kind of across the crib. Because he's fluffy.
Is he trying to guard that baby?
How
Maybe
else do you
he
soothe
feels bad for it.
babies?
All right. You know what? You know what? It might not just be the bear. Babies need a lot of shit, right?
I mean, they can't take care of themselves.
I ain't got no milk.
Can we look
Me
around the
neither.
room and see what else is like behind us, baby?
Yeah,
Because
for
there's
sure.
like shelves. And...
I got venom, but I don't think that's helpful for growth.
I don't think
I don't
babies
think so
like that.
either.
Okay.
Rhea is looking in her bag where she has all that powdered stuff and is like, this one did not get any formula.
I mean, it's for the best. It probably would have rot if they had formula in here.
This one also thinks that perhaps Goodberry would not be helpful for the small one.
Do we still have the ribbon from the lady downstairs?
Oh yeah, it's a physical object. It is
Oh yeah,
in
I
your
still have
guys'
it in my
possession now.
bag.
Is it something that we need, or is it just like a ribbon?
It's just a cool ribbon that can bring back the
It-
dead.
Or kill them.
Wait,
Or
wait,
kill
we
them.
could bring him. Wait, we could. Wait, so you're saying we could kill the baby with it?
I mean, you probably could, yeah.
It's a baby. You can kill it with most things.
Yeah.
You can kill it by picking it up too
It's
fast.
a ghost baby.
And Kevin could
Lloyd,
lay
are
on
you,
it too hard and it
are
would
you
die.
still next to the crib?
Me?
No, Lloyd.
Rhea.
Oh.
Yes, I am.
Okay. The whimpering and crying has lightly subsided, and he looks up at you. He recognizes that you brought him the bear, and reaches up his tiny little hand to you.
Congratulations, your father.
Okay. I will gently take the baby's hand.
And he curls his tiny little fingies around, and he coos up at you.
You do that goo goo gaga shit.
Aw.
My God, did Lloyd just awe?
Quiet.
So he'd like us better if we were a baby. Gotcha.
Are you feeling okay? Do I need to get a doctor?
I'm just ignoring them. Are you tired, little one?
The baby continues to coo. Very, very obviously, he is very sleepy. He was been crying a long time.
So I'm just going to, gently hum a little lullaby to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something I probably would have heard at some point.
Hearing the lullaby, you watch as the baby's eyes begin to flutter, and he seems like he's putting up a little bit of a fight with falling asleep, you know, as babies do. But as you continue to hum and hold on to his little fingy, the grip, or he holds onto your fingy with his tiny little fingies, the grip begins to lessen. And as you reach the end of the song, the baby begins to dissipate and fall asleep as he disappears, leaving the blue bear in the crib.
Rest well, little one.
Who knew Lloyd was so good with kids?
You good, Lloyd?
Just quietly take the bear. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
You need
about
something soft? Kevin's right there.
Moving
Lloyd, don't slash me for asking, but do you need a hug, buddy?
Group hug on
We still-
Lloyd.
We have a hag to kill, come on.
That's not a no.
Ebony just kind of whispers to Nell, be like, "It's okay, we can try later."
Yeah.
Put a pin in the group hug.
Is there anything else in the room?
A bunch of scattered baby toys, clothes, worn out furniture, dusty carpet. That's about it.
Nothing of interest.
Nothing of interest. And as you all begin to leave the room, you hear squelching, horrible thumps come from the
Squelching.
hallway.
Oh,
You can
no.
hear the snapping of bones.
Well,
As
we know who that
a
is.
Cubic shape leaves the far room and begins to shuffle toward you. The crooked man is
Oh.
bent and folded into a nearly rectangular shape as he shuffles across the floor. The sound of the snapping bones, the squelching, it fills the air. It is coming from him as he proclaims loudly, "She stuffed me into a crack in the foundation!" And then
Okay.
disappears.
What?
Then rot there and leave us alone.
This guy needs better material.
Right. Maybe she
like-
put you there for a good reason.
I like how we got here terrified of him, and now at this point, he's just a vague nuisance.
We're just like, fuck off, man.
Oh,
He's
I
like,
forgot
okay,
to
whatever,
mention.
bro.
I
Alright,
forgot
well.
to mention, you all gain heroic inspiration for putting the baby to sleep.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice inspiration.
After he took a third of Chloe's health.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
It's fine.
Chloe's only got 6.
Chloe's fine.
Chloe, I think you might actually need to heal yourself, like what Rhea was saying. I thought you
Rip
had more health than
Chloe.
that.
No, Chloe's only got 6.
It's the badger.
Oh, you're talking about Chloe. Okay, I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
you.
No, Chloe the Badger only has 6 HP max.
Rhea is
Oh.
just like,
Yeah.
this one does not like that one.
Well, he came out of that room, but there's one room before that, so I guess we'll go in that one.
Which
I
one?
will
Ah.
do this one right here, on the way to because she said he came out of this one here. So,
Yep, he came
yeah.
out of the far room.
yeah. So I will go up to this door and push it open.
Okay. You enter a very cluttered library, filled with sagging bookshelves close to bursting with dusty tomes. More books litter the stained rug that they sit on. A cobweb-choked liquor cart leans precariously against a once sturdy desk at the center of the room. A leaning stack of old books rests on a desk, and sitting atop that, a familiar grayed cat observes you with large golden eyes. It opens its mouth and it says, "Tell me a tale."
My computer just shut off because the power went out. I will be right back.
Oh, are
Okay.
you good?
Oh.
Yeah, it's all back on. It's just taking time to come up, and I got to get my mobile hotspot on. So I didn't hear anything
Oh, okay.
after the room said
There-
the word library.
Yeah,
Ma,
you
there's a
sound
weird
real
freaking
good.
cat.
Yeah, there's a weird freaking cat in here.
He
Not
wants
the
us to tell
gatito.
him
Yeah, the
stories.
gatito.
You said familiar in what way?
You guys have seen this cat
Me.
before.
Give me like 2 minutes
Wait.
to get everything.
Oh wait, was it the
Is
cat
it
that
the
was on the
cat
front
from
porch who didn't like us?
Earlier.
Yes.
Who
Oh.
looked at us very persnickety.
Very persnickety indeed. Should we take
And he
a
just said,
break while we
"Tell
wait
me
for
a tale."
Vanessa to come back?
Yeah, we
Oh,
could.
shit.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a quick water break. Quick bathroom break. Maybe like 5 minutes, maybe.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll BRB, chat. Yeah, don't go nowhere. Cheese, I see you plotting against me. I see you. I see both you and Corey talking about how cute Teeny is. Teeny's
And
voice is
Mystic.
cute even when describing horrible nightmares. I see you, Mystic. Teeny has an amazing group of friends. That's true. That's true. That's very true. I have a very amazing group of friends.
Teeny has good taste.
Teeny does have good taste.
I taste good.
Oh,
Wait.
just
Kage
no,
confirmed?
no.
Kage confirmed?
Wait, no.
just walks up to
Surprisingly,
Teeny
she tastes like
and
peanut butter.
I just mean I can taste good.
Kage confirmed?
Surprisingly,
No.
Teeny
So-
tastes like teeny.
Okay, go lick
tastes
her
like
right
peanut butter.
now.
So there's a talking cat.
Yeah,
Talking cat.
there is a
Talking
talking
cat
cat.
in the room.
There's a talking cat here. Let me get the music back up.
And then recap me, daddy.
But we did. We told you exactly
The
what happened.
recap
Oh.
is the library is gross, there's a liquor cart covered in cobwebs, and there's a fucked up looking cat.
There's a weird
Yep.
cat
Story.
in
Telling
the
the story.
library.
Okay.
Kind
I
of
missed
weird.
Looks
the
like
first part.
grandma,
Okay.
the fucking thing.
Looks like grandma, the fucking
Why
thing.
is he grandma?
Look at
I'm
this
making a
horrible thing.
reference.
He is horrible though.
Tell me a tale.
Of
What kind of tail? What you want?
Any kind of tale.
I got scorpion tail.
I don't think that's what he means now.
I know, I'm being an ass. Everything else in this house is being an ass to us. It's my turn.
Okay, valid.
I don't need your scorpion tail, just like I don't need your dog or badger tail either.
Okay.
have
Tell me
a
a
tail?
story.
Okay.
What kind of story?
Any kind will do.
What happens for us if we tell you a story?
Well, I'd be rather grateful.
Hey, no, you could tell him that one angel story or whatever.
I
You told
might-
the-
I might- Not, you know what? I can tell a different story, but here's the thing. I'm concerned, based on the other things that have happened in this place, that something terrible's gonna happen if I tell you a story. I'm gonna,
Hey,
like,
fair.
lose
Something
it or something.
terrible. What could possibly happen with you telling me a little tale? Just a poor little kitty cat that's stuck in a home like this?
That's talking.
I'm gonna be
That's-
honest. I would not put it past anything in this building to find a way to screw me for telling a story.
Yeah, that's
To be
valid.
fair, cats don't normally talk either.
Do
That is
cats
true.
not talk where you're from?
They
No.
do not know.
Never.
Well,
They scream.
I guess you
but
haven't been
everything
many
does.
places then.
Okay. Look, if I tell you a story, will I get to keep the story? Like, is it gonna get ripped out of my brain and I won't remember it anymore?
Oh, no, nothing at all like that. You'll still remember your story.
And will something terrible cause it to, like, come to life and try to kill us in some fashion?
No, nothing like that at all.
Okay.
Hang on now, before you tell it a story, I feel it's kind of rude to just suddenly ask someone for something without at least giving us your name.
Mine? Didn't the
Yeah.
family tell you before? Oh,
The family's
maybe
dead.
they didn't want to tell you about me.
The family's
Poor-
dead.
Poor pathetic little wisp. Not beloved
You're talking
like
about the other
Shuck.
family.
What the fuck is a
Yeah.
shuck?
That's
That
the dog.
horrible
The
dog.
dog.
Oh, yeah.
The other
that makes
family,
sense.
not the dead family, the other one.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the family not like you though?
What do you mean? Walter seems to like me just fine.
Oh, so from the way you was talking, it sounded like you thought that they didn't like you. And they
Oh
didn't know
no,
something
I'm just
happened.
I'm just offended that they didn't even want to tell you my name. Am I not
Ah.
a beloved family member?
To be fair, you weren't in the lineup when they were going through the names.
Well,
You weren't there beside them, so.
He's so insulted.
You're not present. You don't get
He's a
a clue.
cat.
Long ago,
oh,
there was a seed that had come from a very tall, very old tree. The seed had wandered far from the tree from which it fell, through the bodies of deer and bird and rabbit, to settle in a field where nothing else grew. The soil was fine, nothing was wrong, but nothing grew there. The seed settled there, and for many, many years, the seed was just a seed. Then a great rain came, and it flooded the field. And after the rain passed and the water was gone, instead of just a little sapling or a tiny shoot, there was a tree, greater in height than many buildings, and wider than many doorways. The tree was a door, but the tree was not meant to be a door. Not yet. Too soon. And things passed through the tree, and from the tree, and a curse came to the land that worsened the fields for many, many miles. And a cleric had to come to try and purify the place. But they could not. The blight had settled too long. And so people bury things there instead. Things they wish to forget. Things that wish to be lost. Be careful where you walk alone. Especially if all you can see is a very large, very old tree.
What a rather dark and grisly tale. But a tale is a tale. I would like for you to roll performance.
Oh boy. We ad-libbing.
Also, thank you so much, Luna! I will be using that twist of dread later.
Oh no.
Aw, heck.
I just want my besto. He's only my besto.
Oh.
Damn, okay.
All
Bitch.
right.
She's performing.
Wisp looks at you. And of course I'm sweet to you. I love you. You're the best
I'm
bird
going
I know.
It's a
I
raven.
love Luna. So Wisp looks at you, and his eyes flash a very bright gold, and his smile widens. Yes, a good tale indeed. I think that will do very nicely. And a book on the table opens up. And you see a pen swiftly moving across the pages. Not only to transcribe the words that Rhea said, but also to paint pictures, to ink in images from the tale. Making essentially a storybook.
Oh, shit, if you wanted to write these down, you could have just asked. I could have helped. I got a calligrapher's supplies there, Cat.
Is it writing down the story Rhea just told, or is
It
it
is.
writing down another story?
It is writing the story that Rhea just told, complete
Oh.
with illustrations.
Oh.
He's a very talented cat, you see.
He's a
Yeah,
ghost
yeah.
rider. But
He's a ghost writer.
Yes, a fine tale indeed. Anyone else have another, so that I may add it to my collection?
I don't like the way he said that.
What are you collecting these for?
For my own enjoyment. Do you not get bored, whiling away the long hours of night? Well, perhaps you're able to sleep, but not me. I can't sleep a wink, so I entertain myself with stories.
I mean, if you want to sleep, I can try to help as I crack my knuckle.
Oh, such violence! For what reason?
I was gonna give you a massage, but I mean, if you want violence,
Oh, the way you're cracking
gonna
those
give you a
knuckles, I don't think I
massage.
want you anywhere near me.
That's so funny.
You said you can't sleep. I offered you an option. That's all.
The library written by you?
Not all. Though a good number of them do have past stories in them. I suppose I could allow you to look at them, but perhaps if I hear another story.
I can do one if none of yous wanna.
Go right ahead.
Alright. Let's see, here's Once Upon a Time. And you see a blue glow behind her, and the shape of the sad sack ghost Beatrice kind of like trying to grab it, and I'm like, no. And she's like, once upon a time there was a lady, and she decided she didn't like the person she was. So she went someplace else and figured she'd reinvent herself, have an adventure, meet a bunch of people, make new friends, find some new love, all that fun stuff. Unfortunately, life ain't like stories. And reinventing yourself is hard when you don't know whose you are in the first place. So when she got to the new place and she met the new people, she tried to be what she thought they wanted her to be. And it didn't exactly work out. Because eventually, people figured out she wasn't being a person, she was being a mirror. So, just like normal mirrors, eventually you turn away and stop looking at yourself and go find something else, and then that happened. And she was all alone. And didn't take it too well. One day after she took it real bad, some kid broke into her house. and found her hanging in the parlor or wherever it was. And for the first time, she wasn't able to be a mirror to people. And somehow, this kid and the old crotchety guy following her around didn't seem too concerned about that. Weren't judging her or nothing. Just took her body down, laid a blanket over it, treated her with some respect for once in her fucking life, and found a ghost. And she could finally leave after being stuck there for who knows how long. And now she actually gets to go places and do things, and it turns out that's all she needed. So, moral of the story, don't try to be somebody else's version of you. Just find the people who are cool with whoever you are. Maybe before you die.
Alright, I would like for you to roll performance for me.
Okay.
Damn.
Only a 9.
A story. Yes, that sure was a story. Complete with thrills and twists and even a happy end. And yet, how can I say, it was kind of lacking in the excitement department. I can't really picture it very well, for the sake of my books.
The blue lady ghost behind Nell, like, immediately crumples on herself and starts sobbing.
Oh, ugh.
Oh, wait, look what you did. You made Beatrice cry. It happens, like, constantly, but look what you did.
I wasn't the intention. That was her story?
And you just hear, I'm sorry, my story wasn't very good.
Well, you said you couldn't picture it. She's right there. Can you picture it now, maybe?
Are you feeling it now,
I
Mr.
mean,
Krabs?
I sure am seeing. Yikes. This is a little awkward.
He's like, was not expecting her to cry.
I don't think I should write down something so personal, like that. But perhaps something else. Perhaps another story.
Well, I got another story, but everyone's telling me not to tell it.
You know
Oh.
what? I think the cat deserves your story.
Our sound died?
Oh,
Is our sound busted? Can you guys confirm?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
I
I can hear you guys just fine. I think it's the stream. Oh, okay.
I
can hear the
Mystic
I
hears
can hear the
us.
stream.
oh.
It might be your sound, Corey.
Okay,
Weird.
okay, yeah. Jaden also says that he can hear us. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I think this cat deserves your story. I think you should do it.
I mean, that's up to y'all.
Better
I
you
can't.
tell a story than I do.
All right.
Hey, quick question. Are there lights in this room, like candles or anything?
Oh yeah, there are lights.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly cast Thaumaturgy and dim all the lights except the one nearest to Nell, so Nell's kind of in a spotlight.
As you do, the room darkens, and you can see the glow of the cat's eyes and what appear to be little yellow glowing spots that shift and move across its slightly curly fur.
I don't like that. Oh God.
What? What? What do you mean?
Yeah,
None. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So, long ago,
Mm-hmm.
there was a desert, and there was a town,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a woman who came there to save the people of the town. And I'm going to stop actually telling the story there because I don't want to get Teeny in trouble. As Nell gives the full, uncensored version of the Angel the Stripper story that
Oh,
she was told as a child by the
Oh,
dead
God.
miners.
Does this include hand motions?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Good.
Yes,
the
just
cat.
imagine that one scene, the D&D scene from Community, where it like fades to classical music. That's basically what's happening.
Oh.
On. The cat watches enraptured, moving backward with certain motions and kind of slinking forward with others. Seems amazed and sometimes a little bit concerned and a little bit grossed out, but then amazed
Yes, you
again. Well, that was a touch bit more excitement than I was expecting.
Yeah,
Roll,
it's a good
roll
fucking
for-
story.
Roll for performance at advantage.
If I don't get this, I'm using my heroic advantage. I don't care.
You're like, I have to get this.
Okay, I'm using my
Wait, no,
heroic.
you got normal advantage first, Maya.
Manage already.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
Okay.
heroic
What
advantage.
a
15.
very
15.
you didn't have to use your heroic advantage. You just had
Well,
to
too
roll
late.
a 10.
Well,
Oh,
too
okay.
late.
Yes, I believe that that will suffice. And you see the pen now scratching in another book, illustrating some very interesting scenes. So this one will hide from the children. Nobody else should probably see this one.
Yeah, I definitely had that one a lot too
Oh,
young.
Yes, I
Who's
believe
telling
we'll
that
keep that
story?
one far away
Huh?
from the children.
What was that, Ebony?
Who was telling you that story?
Dead mine workers.
They
Okay.
surround
No.
people.
There are only so many ways to keep yourself motivated when you are spending pretty much your entire life underground digging at rocks.
Yeah, I guess, having something like that would probably
Yeah.
help.
I mean, I probably only remember the details as well as I do because it traumatized me and I just didn't realize it until today. So,
You're all good, Corey. I just wanted to make sure that our sound was good. Well, with such a thrilling tale, could I perhaps get one more? Just one more so that I can shuffle between the three?
Before we give you another one, I have to ask our new little feline friend, have you always had those little glows moving around on you?
Oh, these? I suppose they probably have always been a part of me. You probably didn't see them very well outside due to the moonlight.
Those aren't fleas, are they?
Oh, no, of course not.
thing to accuse someone of having fleas.
Well, no,
didn't
but
want
he said he couldn't
Kevin.
sleep. I didn't. If he had fleas, maybe I could help him.
Oh.
I could tell him to go
Give
screw
him a
off.
bath.
Of course not, I don't have fleas. I'm a very well-groomed gentleman.
I saw how tall the grass was, so I didn't. I thought I might be able to help.
Are you just in the habit of insulting others?
I said something insulting. I thought I was giving pretty nice compliments. I'm gonna be honest.
It
Belly
just said that you thought he had fleas.
Well, I mean,
Ebony in the
fleas are
back just
fairly
kind of-
normal.
just kind of puts
Fleas are
her
great
like
little guys.
hand over her like on her forehead, and it's just like, oh my god.
Someone who's not that one.
Someone who's not you.
Fine.
Oh shit.
This is only half written, by the way, so I apologize.
I'm gonna just light the spotlight onto Lloyd with thaumaturgy.
There was once a man of simple means. He had a mother and father and 3 brothers, but he only ever had a mind for his work. He simply toiled in his field, seeking only to provide for those he loved. In time, his mother died. He and his brothers worked hard to support their elderly father, but soon enough, their homeland found itself at war. All able-bodied men were called to fight, and though he and his brothers fought bravely, he alone returned to find his father gone as well. For many, many years, he toiled alone. The pain of loss had broken his heart, and so he closed it to all. But one day, while selling his harvest in town, he met someone. Her eyes saw through the cold wall about him. She spoke in flowery words he did not fully understand and sang melodies he had never imagined. It was inevitable that the wall he built would come down. With her, he truly felt that the world had allowed him to have something. They spent several years in bliss together at that small home, and spoke of a future somewhere else, somewhere far away, like a kingdom by the sea. And her eyes shone as she told him they would not live there alone. For what they had built together had built new life as well. But up in the heavens, the angels looked down and saw a man with everything, and they envied him for it. And such was their envy that from the clouds above, they sent a cold wind. When he awoke one morning, he found that that wind had carried her away from him. He raged and he despaired. He railed against the heavens and against the world that had allowed it to happen. And he knew he could no longer be in that world. So he did the only thing he could. He followed her into the next one. But the journey changed him, twisted him. And so to this day, he wanders in search of her.
roll a charisma saving throw. Or not saving throw. Charisma for performance, please. Oh.
Well.
You have inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
We have inspiration.
Screw
we
it.
have twists.
Inspiration.
We have telling a stupid story instead of the true to life, heartfelt one. That works for me.
Everyone just staring at Lloyd like, goddamn, man.
That,
Bro, you live like this?
Really, you live like this? That was, quite a tale. I don't think that my words could quite do it justice. That poor soul, he must have been in such pain when he made that trip. Such pain indeed.
You have no idea.
I would hate to ruin the beauty of such a touching and wonderful tale with my crude drawings. Perhaps you could tell another.
Oh my fucking god.
One that
I
is
have to.
so simple that even a cat might understand and be able to convey.
I don't even know what kind of story I would tell, okay? Like,
You're the last one left. You said you don't
Okay.
want to hear shit from me, so.
I
puts a
just
hand on
want to hear
everything's
shit
shoulder.
from
It's okay.
Huh?
It is going to be okay.
Once upon a time, there was a cat, and he liked toys, and he stayed in the house all day instead of going places with his family, and then blamed them for them not introducing him to people because he stayed at home all day and started putting his stories instead of actually fucking trying to write one himself. And now we're here at the end.
Now, you hold on right there. That is rather not.
You said
Twice
any,
now.
no, you said any kind of story. That was a story, and if
That-
I've ever heard one.
Twice now, you have told us that you need yet another story to work with us on shit, and it hasn't been good enough. So now you're getting this.
okay, I'll tell the stupid cat a story. Then can we leave?
As
I mean, we can try. You might ask
as
for another one.
Nell begins to berate this cat and
God.
insult this cat,
No.
he
no.
begins to grow in size. And the fur that is curled upon his body begins to curl further. The lights that dance in his fur brighten, and his eyes begin to glow with an even brighter gold. The smile that he has been wearing stretches even further to reveal sharp, dangerous, and glistening teeth. I don't need your stories.
You have literally
enough.
You have continued to ask us for more stories every single minute we have been in here, not telling you a story.
And
what the hell are you talking about?
foolishly, you've given them to me.
He literally asked you if there was gonna be any negative consequences for
You
this.
even told us if there were negative consequences.
Cats-
What did you tell us?
Cats can lie as easy as they speak.
I got
And
lots of
the
fat ones on
books-
us, not vibe checking him.
The
Yeah,
books
you know what, you're right.
fly off of
Vibe
the
checking.
desk, and he clambers to the window, slips through, and dashes off into the night with the books.
Oh, so he doesn't get electrocuted. I see how
What
it
was
is.
that?
That is a
Well, that
problem
was-
for later, is what that is.
And as the cat leaves, you all feel a magical sense of whimsy that washes over you. You can immediately roll a hit point dice as though you have finished a short rest and add a +4 bonus to each hit die expended.
I'm just going to give myself the 2 HP I'm missing.
I'm only
Same.
missing 1 HP, so I'll just
It's +4, so I'm just gonna fill my HP back up.
same.
Yeah, mine's +2, so I'm down a bit more than that. Okay, well.
Well, I'm back to full health, apparently.
I'll just roll 1 and then I'll have 1 left.
So what is he gonna do with those books?
Fine, I'll.
Read them.
I don't think he didn't seem like he was gonna be just reading them.
He's gonna be doing something with them.
Mhm.
Look, all
I
I'm
hope he
saying is you shouldn't ask for an open-ended story if you're gonna be pissy about what you get.
See, I'm not even gonna argue with you about that because I just didn't want to have to tell him a story. So
He didn't want my stories.
Another
I just
Can
kind
you
of fiddled
blame
with my
him?
fingers. He didn't want my stories.
did you blame him?
He didn't
This
want
one
Lloyd's
was
stories.
just
He didn't want
from-
my original story. I think the only story he actually liked was Rhea's.
Yeah, he took Angel too.
Yeah, he also did take the pawn. That is true.
Yeah, he did.
To be fair, I can't fault him for that one. I would have as well. Anyway,
Of course you would have.
one has heard many tales over the years. This one was prepared to share more.
You might have been stuck here forever if you did. I'm gonna be real.
This one was hoping it was a rule of 3 situation.
Yeah, well,
Well, I guess now that the cat's gone, is there anything else like in the room that's of interest?
Oh yeah. If you guys want to search the room, feel free.
Can we roll perception?
Yes, roll some perception.
Fuck.
fuck.
First
Maybe I
sketch,
wasn't. Maybe I got the best one so far.
Yeah, perception, please.
Perception.
I can't ever see shit, and I don't know jack shit about magic. But boy, do I know a lot about magic.
And
got a
we're
nine.
all low.
Okay.
Oh, Rhea does.
At least Rhea's here. So, Rhea, your eyes are drawn to the liquor cart, where you can see various bottles lined up, but more importantly, you see 4 familiar-looking bottles that are red in color and sealed with a very clean-looking cork. These bottles are potions of healing, and there are 4 of them.
These will be useful, yes?
Oh shit, that'll be really useful.
Yeah. Rhea is taking 2 and putting them in her bag, and then is offering the other 2 to the others.
oh. I thought you was just gonna carry them because we would probably break them or some shit.
I mean, I can always put them in Peanut's void bag.
What if
I
he
don't
drinks
think-
them?
Yeah, that is a good question. Would Peanut drink them?
I don't think so. He doesn't drink alcohol.
It's not alcohol.
Not alcohol.
It's a health potion.
We'll come back to why Belly knows that Peanut doesn't drink alcohol.
Why does he? How do you know he doesn't drink?
Did Belly pour alcohol into the bag to see what would happen?
I just kind of assumed because he never comes out of the bag.
Rhea is just of the opinion that she shouldn't be holding all of these healing potions when you guys could also use healing potions.
I mean, we did kind of steal healing potions earlier from
We
the
did.
one.
We
that's
did,
right.
but more is always good.
Yeah, she was distracted while you guys
Yeah.
were doing that. She doesn't.
I feel like
know
we'd
you
be like,
did.
no, we're good. You keep them. We're
I was
good.
gonna say, well,
Does anybody not have potions of healing on their person?
I don't think Lloyd,
Lloyd.
does.
Fine, I'll take one.
He brought me a sushi.
The boy.
I love him so much. He's just screaming with the sushi in his mouth.
And on that note, Nell, Rhea, make me a charisma saving throw.
Ah, fuck. Wait, why me? I didn't grab nothing. Oh, it's because I told a story, ain't it? God damn,
Mhm.
motherfucking cat. Fucking cat. I see. Okay, well, you know what? I got a +5. That's something.
Is it because it's performance? Would I be rolling
Hey.
with the performance thing?
Nope, charisma.
No, you'd be rolling the saving throw.
Yep, saving throw. Charisma, please.
I got 11.
I got a 22.
Oh,
Still screaming.
well, Nell, you are the only one that passes. Rhea, as you are holding out these potions to your party members / friends, acquaintances, not quite sure yet.
Coworkers.
Co-workers,
Yeah, there we go.
you feel a weird kind of magic come over you. And the people in front of you are no longer your friends. These are enemies. Specifically, enemies of the cat that left through the window. And you are very good friends with the cat.
Oh
So
no.
you cannot let this stand. Not after all of the insults that Belly hurled at that cat, saying he was
Oh my
covered in
God.
fleas
I offered to clean him.
and
And
everything
then I
else.
called him a hikikomori.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
no.
Reroll.
Nope, it's too late. You
Damn.
now
Too
have
late.
the charmed condition for 1 minute. Attack the nearest party member
Let
with
me-
your most
let me
powerful
double-check
attack.
That really quick though.
What?
I need to double check something about that.
Would that be Chloe?
Whoever's nearest.
Yes. Yeah.
Chloe, no.
No, not Chloe.
I'm not happy about this.
Unfortunate.
No, you're not.
Everyone
No one
else
happy
roll
when you
initiative.
Oh fucking hell.
So unhappy about this that you want to murder us.
No, I'm just not happy about it, period. I'm honestly kind of upset now.
Oh.
I'm saying this out of character. I'm upset now.
Oh.
Okay. That is something that happens sometimes in D&D. Rolls don't go the way you want. It sucks, but it
I don't
happens.
give a shit.
Okay.
I got a 16 after reroll.
He's still screaming.
He knew this was coming.
6. Great, you all go first.
So I will say, you're
Surprise
going
round.
first regardless. you
Yeah,
you
surprise
have
round.
a 20.
Oh.
What?
You have a 20.
Why do I have a 20?
Ben got a 21
Surprise.
I had to reroll because of Ebony.
I have to
You said
attack
Vanessa got a 21.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dreading you.
What does that mean? I just rolled initiative.
You re-roll.
Yeah, it means you gotta re-roll, buddy.
Fuck.
Rude.
13.
Teeny said no, fuck you.
Fine.
Teeny said no.
Seriously trying to figure out if why I think...
So sorry, Chloe.
Rip Chloe. She
Alright.
tried.
And you have to attack with your most powerful attack first round.
Your strongest potions.
Your strongest potion. Or sickle, whichever.
You know that I suck with hand weapons, but if I'm being weird about it, yeah, that's probably what I would attack with. Okay, let's see. If I've got the sickle out, that's a -1. Because it's a strength weapon. Does a 12 hit Chloe?
Yes.
Poor Chloe.
Oh no,
Chloe!
Chloe, no.
Good thing is, it's only 1d4 slashing damage.
He's only got 4 health.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's-
so if I
she's
roll
low.
less than the max,
She's
she
gonna
doesn't
die. She's probably gonna die.
It's only a 2. She's fine.
Oh my god, Chloe.
You all
Not
watch
Chloe.
as cute, quiet, gentle Rhea, who was just holding a healing potion just a moment ago, drops the healing potion and, sickle in hand, swings at Chloe.
Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Oi. She didn't do nothing. She's been there just chilling.
What was that? I am very deliberately not speaking common right now.
Oh.
You guys are not friends, so she's not talking in a language you understand.
Oh.
Guys, I think Ray is possessed.
Entirely possible.
I almost expected Rhea to
Melody,
break the
John.
healing potion and use it as a knife.
Oh my god.
That would have been pretty hard. That
would've
would
been
have been
funny.
really cool.
She's not going to break a healing potion. What's wrong with you? She doesn't know who that belongs to. It could be the cats.
It could be the cats. Your best friend, who is strangely gone. These people must have scared him out of the home.
I mean, we did, but
Obviously. But yeah, none of you understood what Rhea said.
And I think it is Lloyd's turn.
Okay.
It is now its turn.
Alright, I am throwing down my scythe and moving up. I'm going to attempt to grapple.
Okay.
damn, gotta subdue.
Yep.
So I think that is a strength saving throw on your end, Rhea.
Good
Yeah.
news is I have -1 on strength.
Oh.
You're gonna subdue her easily then.
You were
Oh yeah, you win. You so win.
Okay.
You so win.
Peed. I told you I didn't like this. I'm not trying.
Mhm.
Also, Rhea might possibly have the vaguest sense something is off about this, but you know, it's not coming through the charmed, but something might be a little off. Why is the cat gone? Why are these people mean to a cat? Why is
She's
she
a
this
bitch.
bad about it?
All right. So Rhea's now grappled, y'all.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Now what? Rhea?
I mean, I assume you all have advantage against her now. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, no,
I mean, we could just knock her out.
yeah, we just wanna knock some sense into her.
It's fine. I've got this.
Yeah, I've decided to default to a little bit of Spanish right now because I'm like, I don't want to use some of the other languages I know. If anyone recognizes Spanish,
I don't.
It is a foreign language to everyone in the room. It doesn't matter if you know Spanish.
saben ni madre.
In any case,
were you doing anything else, Lloyd?
No, I am just holding her.
He is definitely holding
Okay.
her still right now. You could have actually probably lifted her off the ground. She's shorter than you.
That's kind of what I'm envisioning.
Yeah.
Oh, her feet are doing small kickies.
Tiny kickies.
How does non-lethal damage work? I forgot.
call it ahead as non-lethal.
Yeah, you call it
and then
ahead as
don't stab
non-lethal.
her.
Then you don't. Yeah, you don't kill her.
Okay, cool.
Don't kill
I'm-
her.
In the group chat.
Let me see this.
Yes. Just like that.
Yeah, literally, exactly.
Pick her up.
Just pick her up.
Just scoops her up. Just
Okay.
a little bit.
Then if you're done, Lloyd, I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Hydrate. Ooh, thank
How about go up here? For the record, this is all non-lethal damage. Time to punch. That's all I got.
Punch her.
Gonna try and knock her out.
you. Oh, and stretch. Thank you.
22 hit.
Ooh.
22 definitely hits. That's way
Oh,
above
no.
my armor class, and I'm already at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Okay. 4 bludgeoning. I don't know if you have anything special about bludgeoning or not. So,
To the best of my knowledge, I do not.
okay.
How many hit points you got, Rhea?
Oh, I was back to full, so I'm down to 23 now.
Okay.
Alright. Then, time to punch again. Also non-lethal.
Is anyone even gonna?
I'm dreading you.
20. Why?
Reroll it.
Because she can.
21!
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm down to 2 hit points if that connects.
No, that's
that's
my
just a hit.
That's my chance to
That's
attack.
just
yeah.
a
Just to
hit.
hit
that
you.
hits. Ew.
6 more blunt damage.
Yeah, now I'm down to, I believe.
Is that half your HP?
That's 4 plus 6, that's 10. I'm at 17. Which is
Almost.
a little over half.
A little bit.
I don't know if I can make Kevin do non-lethal damage.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
Can you
think
make-
so.
The
I
dog
think
does
Kevin
not know
is a
lethal.
gigantic fucking wolf.
He doesn't know the difference between lethal and non-lethal damage.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna just have Kevin not. Same for Chloe. Your turn, Ebony.
Huh. Well, I guess I'll also attack non-lethal instead of using the knife part of the dagger. I'll use like
Could
the back
just-
part.
You could just tie her up.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys
just
could
kidding.
just tie her up.
Oh wait,
You
I
guys are just
wait.
attacking poor Rhea.
We literally
Hey,
all have
guys,
rope.
Guys, I have a bunch of manacles and ball bearings. We could just tie her up.
Oh, I'll be honest. That never crossed my mind.
Yeah, I have.
Incredible.
I have so many ball bearings. I have 10 feet of string as well.
That's good. Because we might need to make a gag. Because she talks magic.
All
I don't know how
right.
magic works. So
Kinky.
Oh my god. All right. Well, then I'm going to use the manacles and the ball bearings to like tie up her hands and her ankles.
I don't know what you're gonna do with ball bearings, but the manacles definitely.
Oh wait, what are the ball bearings for?
They're just those
Like a
little
trip
metal
trap.
balls, yeah.
Oh, well then I'll just use the manacles to like I'll use the rope to tie her hands together and then clamp them with the manacles, and the same with like her feet.
Okay. You don't have to roll anything for that. She's grappled.
Okay.
She's not going anywhere.
She's grappled, just sitting there tying her up.
All right.
okay.
She's still charmed.
Yeah,
And you're Wisp?
while you're
Uh,
tied up.
Hey,
I
I'm
mean-
just being weird.
I do have charm person myself.
I don't think you would
Could
charm
I-
someone who's already charmed, can you?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Can you charm someone who's already charmed?
Or could she recognize that I am charmed?
Let me see.
Oh,
Ebony's over here just like, what the fuck has got into you?
I would say if you have charm person, you probably can tell she's charmed.
yeah. Hey, hey guys. I think she's fully in control of herself here.
I mean, clearly. I mean, why
Well,
else
like-
would she be a
No,
So
like I
feel
mean,
really
I
bad
think
about
she's being
punching her then.
controlled- Yeah, no,
I
I think
feel bad
she's
for
being controlled by
punching her.
something. Yeah, no, that cat was 1000% lying. Like
Ugh.
absolutely lying.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Can't keep her
Well-
tied up in this room forever.
We cannot. I would not recommend that. However, if someone's charmed, well, if it's a normal charm person type spell, then that only lasts for like an hour at the most. But that's only if it's like the normal spell. This doesn't feel like the normal spell. Outside of that, I don't know. I don't know if it'll wear off, considering it's magic cat bullshit, and not like regular magic bullshit.
Well, at least the rope and the manacles will subdue her for now, so she won't go around attacking us.
Yeah. Hey, Rhea? Rhea, you good there?
We all.
Okay, she's still talking in
In tongues.
yeah, she's still speaking in tongues. I don't think she's all right.
All right, well, we're
Okay.
just gonna leave her in the
So,
corner then.
Did you do anything for your turn then, Bill? Other than
Well, so ways I sees it, we can try to knock her out, or we can try to break the charm. Breaking the charm will be difficult because it's probably being maintained by the cat who is somewheres, and I don't exactly have a dispelling thing that I can do. Outside of that, I mean, I don't know. I'm double checking what I have on.
Yeah.
The brew probably won't help none. Healing potion won't help none. She's like digging through her bags. I mean, I got a whistle, but
I
that,
don't think that's gonna help.
I mean, it'll keep her from being dead. Or well, permanently dead, but that is not exactly what's going
Well,
on.
we're not trying to kill her.
No, I know that. I'm saying if we did by accident, it would keep it from her getting too gross. Maybe we could reverse that at some point.
Well, we always have that ribbon if it gets that far.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, I don't have anything that's like a guaranteed fix. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Well, maybe
Hey,
we should.
assistant to you too, Rhea.
Well, sounds like we gotta knock her out then.
Maybe
Or
if we
just
just
carry her around for an hour.
Maybe if we just, like, leave her tied up for a bit and then we come back, maybe she'll be back to normal.
I don't think we should be leaving her alone in this state.
No,
I'm
but
gonna-
I mean,
leave me alone, but like,
She's not that big. We could just carry her around. She's
that's true.
shackled.
Lloyd
She
could
can't
carry
do
her.
too much.
Yeah, I tied her up pretty
cool.
good.
Yeah, I'll keep her slung over one shoulder. I'll just switch to the axe.
She is now extremely confused. Who are these people? What are they doing? Why is this like this?
More indignant kickies.
They
Well,
kidnapping.
I think very well
This is a
she's tied
friendly
up.
carry.
Can I roll anything to see if there's a way to break the charm?
Yes, actually. Would you like to roll some Arcana?
I will do my best and then I'll pass it off to Bella.
Right.
Yeah. All right. I'll prep the command.
Oh, that's 20.
Oh, yes.
Dang, okay, never mind.
You look at Rhea and you see Bella has punched this poor little friend of yours right in the face. And
Many a time.
the look in
Like-
her eyes is a little bit disoriented, and there are like tiny little flashes of recognition that kind of appear in her eyes every now and then. You imagine that charm spell's not going to last for very much longer. You just need to keep a hold of her for maybe the end of your turn.
All right.
Oh.
Looking her over, she'll probably snap out of it pretty soon. I would not suggest punching her again, because you may have given her a concussion.
Although she won't remember that I punched her.
I think that's how concussions work, but okay. Yeah, just, Lloyd, if you would not mind keeping a hand on her, I think she'll probably snap out of it soon.
I've got it.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
And with that,
fastest combat.
Yep.
with that, Rhea
Sometimes
begins
you
to
just gotta tie
come
up your
back
friend.
to awareness. Rhea, you have been hit by Belly twice. And
Oh,
it
jeez.
hurt a lot. And you're starting to come back to yourself now. The cat wasn't your friend. These are your friends.
Debatable.
And one
And
of
they
them
agree
hit
is-
you.
To be fair, you hit my badger.
You hit the badger.
She
Poor
did.
Chloe.
She did hit Chloe, and she feels really bad
nice, I
about
get another
it because she
twist
doesn't
back.
want to hurt animals.
Aiden, I see that, you little shit.
Thanks for that. You are no longer charmed.
This one will admit to some confusion.
Hey, you're not speaking in tongues no more.
Are you back?
This one is upside down. And remembers drawing this one sickle for some reason. But that does not make sense. Why would this one do that?
So, you remember how I asked the cat if anything bad was gonna happen to us if we told him a story? And he said that nothing would?
This one does recall that.
Yeah, that cat's a lying sack of shit.
Speaking of
I knew
cats,
he had
we have
fleas.
we have one of our outdoor cats that's sitting on our back porch right now, meowing.
Oh, baby.
Is it gray?
Guys, what do I do? She won't stop meowing.
Give her food.
Love
We
her.
gave her a whole can earlier.
That is true.
Tell it a story.
Yeah, tell her
Yeah.
a story.
Sorry.
Nothing bad could happen if you tell a cat a tale.
Don't talk
Yeah,
about
true.
fleas.
Talk to the cat about fleas.
This one apologizes to Chloe.
I guess I'll go over and start like untying Rhea and take back my rope and my manacles.
Maybe keep those on quick access.
I mean, I'll still have them in my bag. I'm just gonna untie her.
This one
Okay.
also apologizes to Mr. Harker.
Didn't do anything to me, it's fine.
Yeah, you hit the bag.
Rip Chloe, I'm built different.
I'm built different.
Literally,
No,
he's made out of a
she-
pumpkin.
She just feels very flustered and upset right now because she didn't know that that was gonna happen. And now she's upset. But also she is hurt and she dropped one of those potions earlier. She may have to use that.
Yeah, you want us to get you one of the potions?
This one can use one of the potions, please.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing we got some potions.
Yeah.
Good thing you got
We got a whole bunch of them.
potions.
You want one
Okay.
of yours or the dropped one or a different one? I don't know if they got
The
different
dropped
flavors.
one is fine.
I think they all
Okay.
taste the same.
Probably. I don't know. I never made one.
Okay, what do I need to roll for this?
So
I've never done-
2d4 plus 2.
That's 7 health back. I'm now only down by 3.
Like nothing ever happened.
Like nothing ever happened.
It sucks ass, but sometimes shit just rolls out that way.
And it is
Yeah.
on that note that we are going to go ahead and end session.
Fuck that cat. That cat can go to hell.
Damn.
What a good time! You guys soothed a baby, told a cat a story or two, and then you attacked your friend.
Sometimes you're just gonna
Hey.
attack your friends a little bit.
I'm really glad I didn't do a story then, because I got a -1 to charisma save.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
I
would
didn't
have
do a story
died.
either.
The
We
DC,
would have died so
the
fast.
DC for that is a 20.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
that would have been bad, because I have Kevin too.
Damn,
Yeah.
you
have
all
Kevin.
the
He knows
attacks.
whatever I do.
You have multiple attacks per round, I think.
That would have
Yeah.
been bad.
Anyway, I start punching.
Yeah, so anyway, I started
Literally.
punching. Alright.
Good news is you didn't have to fight both Rhea and Nell.
That's true.
That is good news.
That I almost dreaded that because I thought it would be really funny, but then I saw the time and I was like, ooh, we should probably not. So instead, I think we are going to raid a cute angel who is not our Harmony, but still pretty
Yeah.
cute.
Not as cute as me, but it's fine.
Not as cute as you, but still pretty cute.
Could anyone
name
ever be as cute as Harmony?
Shamaya, because I
Damn.
see that she's pulling Pokemon cards.
Oh fuck. Oh yeah, it's new pack day.
It's
Play
new
Team
pack
Rocket.
day! Yeah! Thank you guys so much for coming and playing with me!
Me over here
Oh,
waiting for
God.
Teeny to drop the whatever Teeny drops secret spicy lore.
The secret spicy lore. Yeah, that wasn't mentioned, was it? That 2 people
No.
saw what you did.
No, no one noticed all
And
the shit I
nobody
took.
called you out.
Nobody said jack shit.
Yeah.
I didn't see shit.
That's
I
true.
was gonna bring it up later, but
I guess it'll have to wait till next time.
It's a bit confuddled and conboozled.
yeah, I
right
figured
now.
we had a few more pressing issues at the moment.
Yeah.
And Ebony taking some fucking bed sheets.
You took what?
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. She took some bed sheets. Nothing else.
There were weasels in those sheets.
There
Uh-huh.
were.
We're gonna accuse the comparatively normal cat of having fleas and diseases, but we're not gonna worry about the possessed body part stealing weasels.
We are going, guys. Everybody say bye to chat. Bye,
Bye,
chat.